I said AYOO.
I said AYOO.
I said AYOO. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on business.
Time out.
Used to be scared of thrillers.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they won't even play in the conference championship. Hey, forget all that. Hey,
This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
And Blake Hall.
I said AYOO.
What's it gonna be?
Don DeMarco, go. Hey man. We here, bro. We got episode 104. You feel me?
Yeah.
Boys coming straight out the 4. Excuse the bar. Sorry, I had to.
I absolutely have to.
Yeah, man. Say, man. But it's February 26th, man. Black History is about to come to a commence. But yeah, we got a big week. Tomorrow kicks off the NFL Combine. We're gonna be starting off with the defensive ends. I think kickers. He was doing whatever they was doing today. But then tomorrow we start with the defensive ends, linebackers. They getting their field work and stuff. DBs, tight ends on Friday. Running backs, quarterbacks, receivers Saturday, offensive linemen on Sunday, man. How we feeling about the combine, man? You know, these days a lot of the stars are dropping out of the combine or opting out, should I say? Focusing on the pro day.
Mm-hmm.
Combine is kind of becoming a second, a second thought to a lot of these athletes. But how we feel about the combine this year? Anybody we looking forward to, or anybody could use the combine? What's going on there?
You want to go first person or?
I think overall, my thoughts on the combine now. I think the 40 is the only thing that can change your draft stock nowadays. On-field stuff doesn't always translate to the field. So if you gotta, so if your speed is in question, or if you're somebody who got an invite and they don't know who you are, the 40 is the best way to get known. When we think about people's combines in the past, if they didn't do a 40, we probably don't talk about their combine. So, that's how I feel about it now. And then the February in me is like, yeah, combines ain't it. They just, auctioning themselves. But
to the highest bidder.
Shout out to the 40.
But hey, boy, they paying good. They paying good. Nah, but I feel the same way. If you ain't running a 40, I mean, there's really no reason to be at the combine other than interviews.
Yeah.
Interviews. What I guess for some positions, the cone drill matters. So if it ain't the little drills, what do they call it? Not the gauntlet. They call it the gauntlet, right? When they run straight. When they run down the line, it looks like right.
You talking about the DBs and receivers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's cool to watch. Every now and then somebody get in the face. But other than that, I mean, what do it really show? That's why people focus more on the pro days. With their quarterback, they feel more comfortable. They know they got a routine going.
Yeah.
So, and then if you're a quarterback, you're throwing to the guys not to these randoms. I mean, to you, they're randoms because you ain't never played with them. So I think that's why the pro days get more heavy look, and I think it's smarter, honestly.
Yeah, I think I understand like the preference to just work at the pro day. Like I said, you get more. It's more centralized focus. I could understand, wanting to wait to the pro day. But with to y'all point, like y'all said 40 or nothing. Well, for that, I would disagree because I think when I look at a player, let me see what draft is that? Was it 2020? I think it was 2020.
Yeah.
Because I just know off experience with my team. 2020. Us going to draft CeeDee Lamb, that wasn't necessarily a front runner for us at the time. And he ended up having he was outstanding college quarterback. I think he played with Kyler.
He didn't play with Baker?
He played with Caleb. Isn't Baker older than Kyler?
CD? You talking about CD Lamb?
Yeah.
He played with both.
I want to say he played with both Kyler and
Yeah, he played with Kyler and Baker.
Okay. So I didn't say nothing wrong.
Is it buzzing?
And now you're good. And so it wasn't a player that was on our radar, especially with us having Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup at the time. Michael Gallup was a great, wide receiver 2, and Amari Cooper was wide receiver 1, obviously. So CeeDee Lamb had kind of like I guess to a wide receiver's point, a highlight full pro combine, and I think that bumped up his draft because his numbers aren't crazy. He runs like a 4.5. It's not like he went out there running a 4.3. So
you talking about CD?
Yeah.
But CD was a baller on the field.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And so for him to have such a good combine and field workouts, I do think they still matter. But to your point though, that 40 is obviously the biggest beneficiary to athletes in the draft. What players need to be running that 40? Who could use help from their 40 time?
I'll tell you the two people fighting for the number 1 spot right now, what it's looking like.
And neither one of them is
just running a 40. Abdul Carter and Travis Hunter.
I don't even think they doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, but respectfully, like on Travis' part, I'm a Heisman winner. You see me play both sides of the ball. What else do you need to see? For Abdul Carter, the reason is like you see me wrecking shit week by week. Like, what more do you need to see from the top dogs? Like, it's only so much you can see.
Yeah, and that's why I say I understand like why they skip out on it. I guess.
I need to run the 40.
I think the two players that stand out to me that needs to run it to help their draft stock. Cam Scatterboo is a great ball player, but if you don't run sub 4.6, bro, I mean,
you giving him 4.6?
No, he said if he don't, he has he don't think it happen is a possibility.
Yeah, if he doesn't run a 4.6, he has to consider tight end, which he's too short. So
he's too. But I feel like that's another reason why you don't run the 40.
I think people are under the assumption that he's slow. So it's like it can hurt, but I think it can help a lot more than it hurts. Let's say he runs 4.5. He's getting drafted.
Hey, Bruno,
to the field.
Can you do something for me? Can you Google two players 40s? I want to know Isaiah Pacheco 40 time.
He ran a 4.3.
That's you see. And when he runs, it don't look like no 4.3.
Isaiah will be getting up out of there.
And what did Ajayi run out of Miami?
Jay Ajayi?
Yeah.
I think he's like 4.5. but let me look.
I want to say he's
4, 5, 7.
And we seen him run. It ain't no 4.5. Maybe 5.4. Boy, I'm telling you, the numbers a little iffy.
Let's say Jalen Milroe runs a sub 4.4. He's been drafted.
Yeah, Jalen Milroe, that's a good one. He because that's what he's banking on. He's the only quarterback in this draft that's as mobile as he is.
But his arm talent is not there.
Arm talent, IQ is not there.
It's not there.
But I promise you, he's gonna run this sub 4.4.
Who, Jalen Milroe?
Yeah, he's gonna run a sub 4.4.
He could dang near be the first quarterback to crack 4.2.
Thank you for the lightning bolt. Thank you for the lightning bolt. What they said, Damian Martinez and Ali Gray. Parlor, thank you for the lightning bolt.
Hey chat. We lit chat.
Olive Gordon, you say Ollie Gordon?
They saying Ali Gordon and Damian Martinez could benefit from the 40 as well.
Yeah. Ollie Gordon just had a horrible
year.
Was it senior or was it junior? It had to be just senior.
I think it was a senior because he went crazy.
Yeah. He just went off the charts. Like he ain't done nothing this year to talk about. And same thing with Mr. Spin Cycle. Killing me in NCAA. Ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, Keyshawn Jenkins.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Jenkins. I have mixed reviews about him. I mean, I'm an Ohio State fan. I appreciate what he did, but he was not the best running back in that backfield. And I don't see him really translate into the NFL. Nothing spectacular. Like, he might be like a Gus Edwards or something like that. I don't think
Gus Edwards is crazy.
I don't think he's going to. It's not crazy. I don't think he's going to lead your backfield. I don't think that. It's a lot of running backs. Like I said, this draft is running back heavy. So the running backs are going to need to separate themselves somewhere.
Yeah.
I think Travion Henderson is a more pro-friendly running back out of the Ohio State backfield. You have Dylan Sampson, SEC Offensive Player of the Year. Who else? Like you said, Scatterboo, he definitely needs to run that 40.
Yeah.
Are you naming players like who need to run the 40, or are you just trying to name your top running backs?
It would benefit.
Yeah, all these players could benefit. Will Howard, he's an interesting specimen. Considering he is a national champ, we know he had a star-studded offense around him. But I say that because the quarterback class is weak. And so
yeah, I get
I'm not saying it because Will Howard is special. I'm just saying it because the quarterback class is weak. You have 2.5, 3.5 quarterbacks, that are for sure going to get on the roster. Ward, Sanders, Jackson Dart, and Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers declared for the draft.
Yeah.
Like, did he? He got invited to the combine.
Yeah.
I think he has declared. I think he because he's not going back to Texas. That's Archtown. But
he needs to participate.
Ewers?
Yeah, 100%.
Does he?
You don't think he top 3 in this class?
That's not saying
no.
I think Jackson Dart over.
Yeah, I think.
Even though I watched Jackson Dart poop the.
Dylan Gabriel in the thing too, bro.
Yeah,
Dylan Gabriel's no slouch.
But it's like I feel like us naming these players, we're going to see a lot of defensive players and O-linemen go this year.
Yeah, O-lineman is always the most highest position. Considering there's 5 of them on the field at one time. So yeah,
I'm talking about in this first round though. I feel like he's gonna. In this first round, it's gonna be. I could be wrong, but I feel like it needs to be a lot of defensive players.
I wouldn't
For the sake of the NFL's needs, or are you saying based on the talent?
I'm talking about both, like team needs and talents, because I feel like teams are reaching after the top 2 quarterbacks, even though they're kind of throwing the ball up with each quarterback. It's no like solidified lock in like in any other draft they would have been number one type of guys. But after that, it's like two wide receivers that y'all pick that'll go first round, right?
I think
Like two. If we're not counting because they're not
Emike?
counting Travis, they're saying he's a DB technically in this year's draft.
I don't
So
know.
other than him, outside of him, it's
Emike?
like if BK first round still,
Ibuka?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Ibuka? Yeah. Okay.
I feel
McMillan.
like I'm butchering his name for sure.
And McMillan.
Let me see.
And whatchamacallit from Missouri's a maybe. Nah, he's a first, so 3.
Let me see. Hold on.
I definitely butchered his name. I just looked at it too. That's the sad part.
You talking about Ibuka?
Yeah.
Emike Egbuka. Yeah.
Tataro, T-Mac, he's going to be the highest drafted
McMillan.
receiver.
McMillan. I said McMillan.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
T-Mac.
McMillan, Mbuka, and the dude from Missouri.
Luka Burden.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the first rounders. But wide receivers can always get a jump.
You're right about that.
If McMillan if he runs a sub 4.5, he's definitely getting top. Wow. Wow.
We gotta guess, y'all boys. We gotta guess, y'all boys.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk numbers.
What's good, brethren?
What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
You all right?
What up,
I'm
boy?
doing pretty well. But
Yes,
you know, I like y'all takes y'all got going on, honestly.
You cook.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
We just talk about
Appreciate
the
it.
first round of the draft right now. Who we
Man.
What
Man
we
done
do?
hacked the chat, man. He done hacked the chat, man.
What up, brother?
Throw had to chat. Yeah, we got a couple skill position players going, but like Eric said, a lot of defensive players should go O lineman as well. Regardless of what the team needs, I think tight ends might sneak in that first round too. There's a few
Yeah.
good.
So,
Yeah.
like y'all were mentioning, who would benefit most from the 40? I think tight ends and running backs. I agree with Preston on the second take about running backs being needed in the 40, honestly. But I think tight ends and running backs is like 40 priority this year, especially with the builds and the type of roles these H-backs and halfbacks play, you know? So I think they would benefit most. There's too much talent on the defensive side that we've seen and know that can blaze. They just have to pretty much polish their technique, counter moves, things like that, especially with the depth of the defense this year.
That's fair.
Yeah, definitely. Because like we've said before in the pod, bro, tight ends are like a crucial piece to
Games, bro.
to winning, like competitive games, winning and meaningful games. And like you said, with the transform of the build of the position, the players, tight ends for sure helping those because we're in an age now. Like, I mean, honestly, like as a tight end, you need to be running 4.6, 4.5, 4.5, honestly.
To be drafted in the first 2 rounds for sure.
6'5", 6'6".
Unless, and if you're gonna do slower than that, like 4.6 and below, you better be the best blocking tight end there is, and that's a lost art these days. You know,
But
a lot of tight ends
we know it's like 2 tight ends that's gonna go first round.
I think Buddy from Bowling Green has he has one of the best chances to go first round, if not the second round or late in the first. What's his name? Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland from Michigan.
Man, Loveland are the only ones going first round. They're not drafting it.
I personally think Colston Loveland is going to be a nepotism. He's going to be a nepo baby in this draft with Harbaugh just being right there. You can fit in a big weapon for Justin Herbert so easily late in the draft off the strength of just drafting Colston Loveland, in my opinion. Why not? You won a championship with him. Bring him home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, Harbaugh
love to run the I formation, boy.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
He liked the Michigan boys, so I like that because they've been kind of skimp at tight end. What they have? Will Dissly out there this year?
Will Dissly, I believe, is a free agent this year, so why not revamp that tight end?
was that
Gerald
last-
Everett is like a TE2 at most at this point in his career.
Yeah.
So why
Gerald-
not add a big young weapon that's already polished for the with the head coach and has the experience and the championship pedigree? Why not?
But we seen that they need somebody to help McConkey because McConkey's a guy. He showed he'll be a guy.
I agree. Yeah.
Why are we
Yeah.
talking about losers?
Uh-oh.
Like, come on, we're
Here we
talking
go.
about losers, bro. Like, come on, that guy is not. It don't matter who you give him, bro. He's not gonna win nothing, bro.
Yeah, man.
Serviceable, serviceable guy.
I mean, like you said, bro, Chiefs are in question mark for next year. I mean, Chiefs in question
You
mark.
gotta go tight end.
Raiders, yeah, tight end will be
Gotta go.
tight end. You kill two birds with one stone. So
Exactly.
and like you said, Jim Harbaugh with his philosophy, I think that would be very smooth.
Are there any free agent tight ends?
Who cares? It ain't
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not.
Mark Andrews. Or,
Kyle Pitts might be getting traded.
He might.
He
No, he
needs to.
really might.
Who want him?
Was in his life.
I'll tell you who take him. With the 7th round pick.
I'm
and
asking for a day
300K.
two. I'm asking for a day 2 pick for Kyle Pitts.
For who? Yeah, I promise you, day three most.
It's-
Day 3 most.
Then I would prefer to keep him for this 5th year with the quarterback that could get him the
Yeah.
ball and has
Yeah,
got
and he
him the
goes for
ball.
free.
I mean, so be it. If you're not giving me between a 2nd or 4th round pick, I can't take
You're
it.
not getting that shit.
Sure,
Kyle Pitts is
sure.
Kyle Pitts peaked his rookie year.
Yes.
I mean, look who he had his rookie year.
Nah, we don't want to hear that.
A future Hall of Famer.
bro. Kirk wasn't giving him the ball.
Yeah.
He literally wasn't giving him the rock.
Kurt gave him the ball every few games. The Carolina game, I believe he had 2 touchdowns on him. So
In 3 yards. Like, come on, bro.
I think I'm taking if I'm no, I ain't taking him over Coca, man. I ain't gonna do him like that.
Hell no.
I'm not taking Cole Kmet over KP. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Kyle Pitts, bro. Good news is he got paid.
No, he hasn't got paid yet. He's still in his rookie
We
contract.
don't have him.
Let's say
He's
he
still on
go to
rookie
Kansas.
deal.
Let's say he go to Kansas City.
This is 5th year.
Was he the
If he
eighth- was he
stays
the
with
eighth?
us, that's his 5
1,000
years.
yards.
Wasn't he the 8th pick overall?
He was
Kyle-
number 4. He
Kyle
was
Pitts-
4.
Number
Kyle
4.
Pitts go
So
to
he got
Kansas City, 1,000 yards.
Yeah, he was number 4. Bijan and Drake both number 8.
KC would do something like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they love
Yeah.
taking salvageable goods.
Atlanta, you get Juju Smith. We get Kyle Pitts. Who says no?
Give me JC Horn. I'll give you Kyle Pitts.
You sound never mind. I can't use those words.
Exactly. We ain't
Don't
talking
use
about
the
nothing
R
here, Eric.
word. I'm using the R word with you.
We not talking about nothing here, Eric.
Yeah, y'all need a corner. Y'all's overrated. Keep going though.
I mean, personally, and here's my personal. I wasn't even gonna talk about my team too much like that, but honestly, with the way the draft is going, we only have 4 picks committed to this draft,
Like,
based on the bust of trades that we done had. The 3rd round pick for Judon, that's gone. 5th round pick we lost because of Kirk's tampering situation, and so on. So a 1st, a 2nd, a 4th, and 2 7th rounders, maybe 1 conditional. We can't do nothing too much with that. So honestly, we're going straight defense with those 4 picks. If we don't even trade down, personally, I'll probably trade down, get more draft capital.
Yeah.
If he's there, I'm taking Malachi Starks. If not, I'm taking Mike Green. Other than that,
That's fair.
number one safety.
Yeah, that's what Coach. I seen Coach put out the quote today. He's like, "We going strictly defense for the Falcons."
yeah.
And then Shefty, not only that, Shefty said that outside the top, like not even, but like within the top 10, you have the top 10, and then he said everything after that, between that and like the 3rd, 4th round, is like all jumbled together. Like it's not a lot of talent discrepancies once you get past like the top 10 in the draft. So that would be a good place, to stock up on more picks in this draft. I also think word on the town, they saying Matthew Stafford is really being shot. Y'all got any? And Tom Brady, I think Tom Brady hosted him in Vegas today.
Was it true that he's asking for $50 million a year for 2 years?
That's kind of. I mean, he's getting 48 for the next 2 years.
Learn from our mistakes, bro.
Or he is getting 50 million for the next 2 years. He's getting like 48, 49.
The difference is you'll be paying a Super Bowl quarterback.
Yeah, and like we said, bro, they were
close.
2 blocking plays away from beating the Super Bowl champ.
They were close, bro.
True.
And what did corner for Eagles say?
They were the
Which
best.
corner? Slate. Yeah, he said they're the best team they played.
They was the best team that they played, and you're shopping him for what?
Because they want to start fresh. They want a fresher pair of legs in a sense. A fresher arm.
I feel like they're doing it and it's smart.
This is year 15. I think
he's out of here.
Exactly.
So you want to get the best what you can right now. That's actually being smart.
I guess you're right. It's not many teams on the market though. Like you said, Tom Brady being owner of the Raiders is going to definitely have impact on their future because whether they do it through the draft or free agency, we see in the kind of pool he has hosting quarterbacks like that. But this is another thing they said. Why? So you have Matthew Stafford on the market, you have Sam Darnold on the market, you have Aaron Rodgers on the market, you have Justin Fields in the market. Those are like the 4 big names. Let me know if I miss anybody. Those are like the 4 big names in the quarterback market.
Yeah.
When you look at the teams, you look at the teams, Titans, Browns with asterisk because they tied to that contract. Saints, Raiders, Jets.
Potentially, I think potentially
Vikings, no.
Seattle could throw their hat in the ring. I think Minnesota chills out this year. If anything, they add a backup bridge option. Daniel Jones.
They have Daniel Jones, so it's about where they want. And they trade
McCarthy. Good luck.
Yeah,
I wouldn't trade McCarthy.
I mean,
I
honestly
don't.
don't.
I used to be the biggest hater, but
he's close though.
I don't think.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be.
Career, I don't see him doing what Sam Darnold did this last season
at all.
No, I don't either. I personally believe McCarthy's a scheme quarterback, but he's a talented one.
It's hard, bro. It's hard to be a bad quarterback in that Minnesota offense.
Yeah, exactly that. With the personnel and the weapons that he already has, it's really hard not to.
I'm going to keep it all the way.
Who are you going to replace Aaron Jones with if you don't re-sign him?
I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100. Matthew Stafford go to Minnesota Vikings. They're going to the Super Bowl.
I can see that. Now that you say that, I can see that.
It depends because I forgot how the defense looking.
Matt wouldn't do that for the division. You saying because of division rivalry?
Well, he's not on him playing with the Lions no more. But I don't think.
I was about to say Brett Favre played for the Vikings.
Why not? They just had Kurt. They love old quarterbacks over there.
Yeah.
I don't see Minnesota like Minnesota. They invested in JJ. They used a first-round pick last year.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many quarterbacks can do better than Sam Darnold did last year? And are we going to invest in this first-round pick?
Obviously, this is my thing. Obviously, JJ McCarthy's not showing much because Sam Darnold beat him in camp.
No, he didn't. He got hurt.
Yeah, JJ got hurt
in preseason.
I thought he was still hurt from the Super Bowl. I mean, not from the Super Bowl, the national championship. Did he get hurt after that?
Because he played with did he not play with the first team ball and then got hurt the next game? That's what happened. He balled and he played in preseason.
Okay.
Yeah, he got injured in
So you rather take a chance on JJ McCarthy coming out of injury?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing I have
Stafford for a year or two?
I think
it depends what you give up for Matthew Stafford.
Knowing you have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and TJ Hawkinson, why not? And then if you add all you pretty much have to do is replace Aaron Jones if you don't sign him back.
And then what do you have to give up to get Aaron Jones? What do you have to give up to get Aaron Jones? Because I'm not giving up my future.
Exactly.
I mean, I say Aaron Jones, my bad. What are you giving up to get Stafford? My bad. What are you giving up to get Stafford? I'm not giving away valuable draft picks.
Three-piece chicken from Popeye's coupon. $6.99.
He's not doing that. He's not going.
Matthew Stafford has 50.
2 to 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still signed.
Yeah. He signed for the next to 2026, and he's getting paid $50 million over the next 2 years. 49.
They might not even have a cap.
And if they trading, they're trying to get Cup out of there now too. So who
I
else
think
would they be
Minnesota.
adding there?
I think Minnesota is the only team that will be worth.
Oh no, Russell Wilson, Pittsburgh, Matt Stafford in Pittsburgh.
No.
Is there any? I feel like Pittsburgh either going to try to go get Matt or they're going to try and go get Aaron if they can't re-sign Russell. But I don't know.
I think that would be desperate on Pittsburgh's part because they don't have the offensive line to hold neither one of them.
Right.
Their problem on offense for Pittsburgh is way more than the quarterback. Like, with all due respect, I think Russell Wilson did the best that he could with that offense, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Doing the best I can with what
They have no X receiver. I think they have like one running back left on contract.
Hey, be careful.
6 tight ends.
Be careful. They get mad when you say he ain't no X receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Pickens is X.
He's solid. He's very solid.
Pickens solid, bro. He ain't no X.
He's very solid.
He's a bottom tier wide receiver one.
George Pickens can be the T. Higgins of the Steelers.
All right.
George Pickens.
Hey, who you taking? You taking Pickens or you taking Drake London?
Drake London.
See what I'm saying? What are we talking about, yo?
Big Draco. Come on now.
Nah, you got to put his ass in the slot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Steven T. Smith is very fitting right now.
I don't know.
I think something like that off of the strength.
I seen Drake London do some crazy stuff this year. It's not really
at the slot. Yeah, he was going crazy at slot.
Yeah, in the slot. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
X and the slot, bro.
Ain't no X. He is slot.
That's
it's a couple back shoulders that say otherwise, bro.
You mean to tell me if he gets 12 targets a game, 12 15 targets a game, he couldn't be top 5, top 10 in receiving yards.
In receiving yards, you see how?
I guess yes. I say yes if you throw the ball correctly because you don't get separation.
He only gets four. He only gets like 4 passes a game though.
Because and why?
I think that's
we
based
gotta
on
ask why he gets no separation.
Because the offense sucks.
Y'all have an Arthur Smith offense, and that's from my personal experience with Arthur Smith offense. It's going to suck, bro.
That's trash, bro. It's
that's mediocre offense.
You
get more Cordero than you get anybody.
When was Arthur Smith with y'all again? What years?
He was our head coach last year. Last year.
Yeah, he was there for 1 year.
Horrible.
Right?
No, he was there for 3 years. He drafted Kyle Pitts and Drake and Bijan.
Couldn't do nothing with it.
Couldn't do nothing with him.
Because he had Desmond Ridder. Mistake.
And Marcus Mariota and Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
But now we got busy with
now Michael Penny's leading the show down there. He calling the shots.
Mike P in the place to be, bro. And I feel like with the pedigree that he already has, and just the personnel that we already hold, we could do more than 7 games like we typically average.
Yeah, the way Kurt sold the Falcon season.
Imagine if they would just wait a year to get
he did sell it, but I can't put it fully on Kirk on the whole season. We gave up. We didn't get we couldn't sack a potato until week 10, week 11. So,
boy, that's like when y'all played the Cowboys.
That was our last win, and then we went on a 5-game losing streak right after that.
He sucked, bro.
You know, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's I can't wait for the season. I've been on the phone arguing with my dad lately on like the combination of the top 5 of the draft.
Nah,
bro.
No, we're not.
Bro, I'm not letting you do this to me. Dude, I get this at home, bro. I can't let you.
Nigga going after that. That's crazy, bro.
Nah.
Ain't you little Rodney, son?
Yeah, exactly. He said, niggas talking shit. But where your dad at? Where your money? You ain't got no money. They go dad for dad.
When was the last time you seen your dad?
Christmas.
Nah, that's different.
But actually, question: who are y'all considering to be like y'all top 5 of this draft? Because I was arguing with my dad as to why.
Like top 5.
Yeah, I could see Travis Hunter could for sure go number 1. But what if
Are
he
you
don't?
saying our top 5 prospect or who's going top 5? Them two different
Like
lists.
projected, your projection on how the top 5 of the draft,
Hey,
realistically.
I feel like it's a lot of smoke and mirrors
I
in the
agree.
news. I think Myles Garrett plays a huge part in what happens because
Yes.
when Myles Garrett goes, Abdul Carter is going to Tennessee. I think Travis is going number 1. That leaves New York at 3. I think they'll go. I think they'll go Cam Ward, honestly, at 3. Patriots, interesting. They got a new coach. They'll either go Joe Alt or T Mac out of Arizona.
Joe Alt already in the league, bro.
I'm not Joe Alt. Will Campbell.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell. Will Campbell or
I feel like they
T-Mac.
go Will Campbell.
And it's funny
Yeah.
you mentioned that, bro. Because
Jacksonville at 5. I don't know what they'll do there.
Travis Hunter ain't fell off your board yet?
Yeah, I said he was going 1.
Yeah, he
I
said
thought
1.
I thought you said Abdul. Okay.
I did too. You did say Abdul and Travis.
No, I said Abdul. I did it backwards, but I say if Myles Garrett gets traded, then Abdul's going to Cleveland.
Okay. That's fair.
that's real.
Wait.
So Shador's not making top 5.
No,
That was my argument.
Nobody needs a quarterback.
Number 3 needs a quarterback for sure.
Well, 1, 2, and 3 needs quarterbacks, but 2 has a quarterback situation.
No, I'm talking about the Giants. The Giants are a big need at QB. They have nobody. They have no quarterback on their roster right now.
Yeah, but I said Cam Ward will go 3.
Yeah,
I believe Cam Ward could go 3.
Leaving Shador for 6 at Vegas, Baron, Matthew Stafford don't go there.
I said barring personnel.
Go 6,
7. That's fair.
Jets might trade up though, because if they gonna part ways with Aaron, they're at 7.
The Jets honestly might not even have to trade up. Jackson Dart, you can honestly, I think it's a comfortable fit at
That's
QB.
a reach. That's a reach at 7.
First-round quarterbacks.
That's a reach at 7.
If I see Jackson Dart go on Thursday, I'm cutting.
I'd rather, but listen, even as a Bama fan, with the projections and mocks that I've seen so far, I would be more comfortable with Dart as my QB3 than the projected Jalen Milroe at 7 in the first round. And as a Bama fan, I personally don't see Milroe going in the first round at all.
If Milroe goes in the first round, bro,
then why not Dart?
I'm turning the draft.
Dylan Gabriel's right there, and he's 5'9".
I think there are 5 quarterbacks in the draft better than Milroe.
I agree.
If Milroe gets picked while we're still watching the draft,
Lamar went 32.
Nah,
no way Milroe go higher than that.
I've been trying to heal. There's no way you did that.
Hey, Preston, we got this. Ain't no way you said a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Lamar Jackson.
I was disgusted myself.
No. You said
I was
it in the
disgusted
same
for
sentence.
Lamar.
No. You gotta sit and live with this. You said his name in the same sentence as Milroe.
Yeah, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Think less of traits. Think less of traits. I am imposing the fact that because Lamar Jackson is a Heisman winner, and he was a way better prospect in the league than Milroe ever was in college, than Milroe ever was. And he still went 32. I'm saying there's no way Milroe goes higher than 32, bro.
But also, you got to think of Lamar Jackson draft class. It was one of the best.
Mason Graham.
Yeah, Mason Graham. Yeah.
Jacksonville.
I said Will Johnson at Jacksonville.
One of the two. They get somebody from Michigan.
And personally,
I hope Will Campbell drop all the way to 9.
I think Will Campbell.
10.
I think Will Campbell can end up a top 5 pick, causing Travis Hunter to fall out the top 3. I see Travis Hunter going to the Patriots.
Nah, I don't think Travis. Well, again, it just depends. Nah, I don't see none of those. I don't see 1 or 3 trading for Myles Garrett.
I see either he can go number 1. I don't really personally see him in Cleveland. There isn't much for him in Cleveland other than Cleveland. New England is the perfect position and fit for Travis Hunter based on the fact that on the offensive side, he slide in perfectly with Drake May, also on a team that's number one in cap space right now. I believe they have $120 million in cap space this offseason, which also gives them a position to sign T. Higgins. They can give T. Higgins that money that he so actually deserves than what they're about to give Jamar Chase, because Jamar
Didn't
Chase
they
is about
say
to
they're
get
gonna
that
franchise
expired
tag
bag.
him? Is T. Higgins gonna get franchise tag?
I don't think so.
Because they got to sign Trey Hendrickson too.
They gotta sign Trey Hendrickson. So let T. Higgins slide. Didn't he already get tagged before?
Yeah, because he did he come out before Jamar? Or not?
Precisely. So
Yeah.
let him go. New England they have the capital, they have the number 4 spot, they have the perfect position. Take Travis if he falls outside of the 3. Will Campbell can exactly shoot up there with Abdul Carter and Cam Ward. Cam Ward, on my eyes, personally being the number 1 pick, based on however Tennessee wants to add to the QB room competition wise, Will Levis. Because no way they just continue on Will Levis without a training competition this year.
Nah,
So Travis Hunter at 4. Offensively, he fits perfectly as a receiver for Drake May. Also with Jalen Polk, Javon Baker, those guys, Kendrick Bourne, the people who's already there in that wide receiver room, while also sliding in defensively opposite Christian Gonzalez
that'd be
and
crazy.
to bolster the secondary. And you didn't have to break up the bank at all for one of the largest prospects in college football. With the cap space that you have this offseason. And then you still have so much more money to shore up the offensive line, to shore up the linebacker room. You can get another safety.
What you say making perfect sense, but you ain't adding this factor in. Tennessee need to sell some tickets.
Yeah, so who did you say going first?
Tennessee need to sell some tickets.
Every team that doesn't draft Travis Hunter,
is losing out.
I agree. But I see this year either being another Trayvon Walker number 1 type year for Abdul Carter or Cam Ward being number 1, jumping the gun. Because for me, I see Shador either going to New York or Las Vegas.
This was my thing. I think I brought this up last week. I'm like, if I'm Tennessee, I get Travis now and get him play for Arch Manning next year or the next 2 years.
You could do that too. But who you got to think? With next year's draft QB class, it's not even sufficient to this class.
It's better.
You think so? Well, I'm not looking directly at every
Archie
prospect. Honestly, outside of Arch, I couldn't tell you who I would take.
And Nico out of Tennessee is better than
Nah.
Yes, he is. I'm not a big believer, but he's better. He's better than these.
He was carried by Dylan Sampson all year, bro.
No way.
And they better. He's better than these. Because all of these quarterbacks.
Nico's better than who?
Nico? No.
What is our biggest slander on Shador? What is our biggest slander?
If you say he's better than Shador, I'm gonna let y'all through.
I'm asking, what's our biggest slander on Shador?
He's not better than this.
What's our biggest slander on?
No, what's your biggest slander?
Nico is like he's an above average DJ Uiagalelei right now, bro.
Because they're both one. That's crazy. That's
no, that's not even where it is.
No, all just aside, that's racist because we never seen DJ do anything good.
Okay. He's an above average DeAndre Francois in 2025.
When he was hyped to be a high prospect.
And ended up 16 step shots from shotgun.
Yeah, we'll never know, unfortunately.
But I'm saying like
exactly.
Nah.
What's your critique? I need to hear your critique on Shador right now. Get clipped. Let's go.
Oh, he holds the ball too long. We know this. He ain't gonna have that time in the NFL. We seen it with your quarterback. We seen it with your quarterback. Your biggest downfall, and the reason you talk most about your rookie quarterback, he held the ball too damn long.
And I want to say he had the most yards in Bears history, bro.
He said he what?
He had the most passing yards in Bears history, if I'm not mistaken.
Still not 4,000 though, right? Still not 4,000 though, right?
You literally get mad at him. And wherever Cam Ward goes, he's not going to have the offense that Williams have.
But Cam will still throw 4,000 his rookie season.
Cam who?
Cam Ward.
Newton? No, Cam Newton. I don't think did Cam Newton throw for it? Maybe. I don't know. Cam who?
Cam Ward.
Yeah, I know damn well he's not talking about Cam Ward. I know he's not saying Cam Ward.
Whoever goes to New York will throw 4K with Malik Neighbors and Jalen Hyatt.
Yeah.
Easy.
Somebody to unlock Jalen Hyatt. I've been waiting Jalen Hyatt to be unlocked for the longest, bro.
Easy. And in Las Vegas, the
Brock
Las Vegas,
Bowers.
you got Bowers.
literally one
Brock
of the best
Bowers.
players we've ever seen out the gate.
Yeah.
Here's my argument with Vegas, though, that my dad couldn't get around either. So I was telling him, honestly, I think Vegas is number 2 in cap space as well. They're like 96 million in cap. Rather than you could take Shador if he's there, you could take Cam Ward if he's there, or if you don't feel like taking a quarterback that doesn't think that you don't seem be worthy outside of them two. You got Darnold, but in my eyes, I see Justin Fields go to Vegas. That gives them a chance to take Ashton Jeanty at number 6 while also having $90 million to shore up their offense however they see fit to add with Brock Bowers. If I'm Las Vegas, I'm going to draft Jeanty at 6. I'm going to sign Justin Fields or Sam Darnold to add
Person, he got a
Brock
pick too?
Bowers. I'm going to sign Najee Harris just to add to the backfield. He'll no longer be a feature back, though. Jeanty's a feature back for sure. But you have Ashton Jeanty, Najee Harris, and Zeus White. Zeus obviously being RB3 at this point. Because last year, all they had was Amir Abdullah, which is subpar at this day and age.
Matt.
Zeus White don't get a lot of yardage. But you gotta add to the offense at this point, bro. And Jeanty is just the biggest name as Shador in this draft.
Okay, Jeanty is a big name, but is he really going to translate to the NFL like that?
I agree. I would say so. I would say so off the strength of how his carries are from the get-go. Is he getting Todd Gurley carries, or is he getting something like Derrick Henry, Bijan carries? If y'all remember Derrick Henry in 2016, he did not get that many snaps in his rookie season.
You can go look them
I'm not gonna lie. The moment you said Justin Fields, all I heard was the Charlie Brown parents for real. So I'm gonna need.
But I said outside of the draft, if you could also shoot for Sam Darnold, you can ride Sam Darnold's wave based on the hype that he created in 2024 and take that. Personally, I think Darnold would be a better fit. He's a better arm. But but Justin Fields is much more athletic to field in a Pete Carroll offense.
If any of these teams in the top 10 go get Justin Fields instead of trying to draft Cam or Shador,
they're losing their job.
I'm gonna just leave my comments. I don't even have anything positive to say. But
it all comes down to scenario. At 6, are your chances are higher getting either one of them, or they're still high getting Jeanty?
But if they
Cam and Shador don't even leave the top 3.
My thing is,
I don't think Jeanty gets drafted in the top 10.
Yeah, that's why.
No, I don't think so.
Bijan got drafted in the top 10. Why not?
He's not.
Saquon got drafted in the top 10.
Whoa! He's not Saquon. But what you mean he's not Bijan?
That's 2,000-yard rushers, bro.
Ashton Jeanty's not Bijan.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I gotta stop y'all that right there.
He's not.
That's why I gotta stop y'all right
Bijan had some crazy college play in the Big 12.
And isn't Ashton
and that's the worst defense we've ever seen in our life.
He led the Pac-12.
Isn't Ashton Jeanty like 5'7"?
5'9".
5'9".
5'9".
He's regular running back height.
Exactly.
5'9".
Yeah, that's what you would call it. In Green Bay height, is it not? That's
Josh Jacobs is 5'9".
Are you saying he can be like Josh Jacobs?
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is what I'm talking about. Y'all realize Josh Jacobs was toting the rock.
You still never answered my question. Does he get Todd Gurley carries from the get-go, or does he get Derrick Henry carries?
I don't know what the Ashton Jeanty looks like.
Todd Gurley was ran into the ground from day one.
If he doesn't go to a playoff team, I don't see him being a breakout star.
I don't think nobody that needs multiple pieces should get Ashton Jeanty. I think if that is your last piece, you go get Jeanty. But if you need multiple positions, I would not draft him in no first round because, like I said, this draft class is loaded at running back. There is a lot of running backs you could get second, third, fourth round that will make an impact on your team. The top 10 running backs are very heavy in this draft. So if Ashton Jeanty is like not your last piece or going to be your cornerstone piece moving forward, I don't think you should draft him early on.
So you think he should go to someone like the Chiefs
Kansas
or
City.
like Washington?
I don't think he's gonna follow though. I said the teams that I think are gonna get him. I think Bengals would be a fit. Obviously Dallas. I think Bengals and Cowboys are the only two, but Cowboys need so much help.
Y'all need a lot.
Yeah, I don't think
y'all need a lot.
They're not even talking to Ashton Jeanty apparently. So
Yeah.
I don't
Personally-
think they're gonna go that way. But I think the Bengals is like a team that would go get Jeanty in the first round. Other than that, you could get a star running back in the second round.
I think Jerry going for his first love. He love to take Jeanty, but he's going for his first love if it's any running back in this draft, and that's Ollie Gordon the second. He was feeding over that man. Jerry Jones was feeding over that man in 2023. If you ever seen a lot of them Oklahoma State games, Jerry was there.
You on your last strike. You on your last strike.
Okay.
If the Cowboys draft Ollie Gordon in the first round,
No, not first round. No, I don't think in the first round.
It's only I only think
Unless Ollie Gordon runs like a 4.39, not in the first round.
I only think it'll be one running back in the first round.
Yeah.
Ashton
No,
Jeanty.
maybe two.
Marion Hampton potentially.
Marion Hampton is a huge sleeper.
Yeah.
Huge
He's
sleeper.
the only one I can see sneak up in there too. But yeah, it's one of them two.
Marion Hampton is a huge sleeper in the draft.
Not no more. Hey, they talk about him now.
They talk about him a lot now.
I
see him going to Pittsburgh. They got him mocked to Pittsburgh everywhere I go, everywhere I look.
But like P's point, bro, they don't have no running back because Najee Harris is not a bad. Like he's better than his stats.
But
they just
he has 1,000 yards.
His
every
stats
season.
not bad.
He has to.
He's a free agent, and then he's not re-signing with them, bro.
the offensive line are trash.
He has to sweat for that 1,000. So it's not gonna be no different.
Bro, it's like soon as they give him the ball, he already got to dodge. So it's like, bro,
exactly. But here's my rebuttal to what you were saying, Brandon, because what you said about like a team that needs multiple positions needing filled, especially early. You're not wrong in that case, but for a team that has $96 million in cap space in offseason, why not? If you could get a fresh pair of the Raiders, yes. They're top 3 in cap space. It should be New England at number 1, Vegas at 2, and Washington at 3.
Yeah.
If the Raiders get
why not?
If the Raiders get Justin Fields, they need to leave Vegas because it's clear.
Cut Justin Fields out. I'm thinking Ashton Jeanty, bro. Kill Justin Fields. Think Ashton Jeanty. Ashton Jeanty, if they could go there, bro.
That's worse.
I'm saying if they draft a running back at 6, bro, the sin is too close to the stadium, bro. Like it's affecting their decisions, bro. That's no good. I don't like if the Raiders don't go quarterback.
They have to, bro.
If they don't go quarterback for real, like shut it down, bro. Like,
but then again, bro, it's like
if Pete Carroll reunite Russell Wilson this season,
how much do you want to reach for a quarterback that you're not in love with, bro?
Pete Carroll's a head coach.
If they don't love them quarterbacks, why are they reaching? Why are they reaching?
Oh.
I think Shador is likely to fall off of the strip of his last name.
To fall to what? Las Vegas?
6. Yeah.
But I'm saying, bro, if you're not in love with the
Vegas is a
why are you
perfect
making
match.
them marry them?
I don't see it happening realistically.
Why would the Raiders not take Shador at 6?
He's leaving at 3.
I don't think that's it. So that's because you think Cleveland is taking a quarterback.
I feel like Cleveland. Like I just feel like
I don't know what bro,
I don't know what
like, bro.
Cleveland's giving mixed signals, bro. They could, but they also couldn't.
I think,
but if the Big Apple is on the board and Shador's still there, Shador's going to the Giants. They're going to get him and Malik Neighbors together.
Then that leaves Cam Ward to go to Vegas, though. But
that would also be.
But I think Cleveland either goes Abdul or Travis,
or they could replace Myles Garrett once they trade him. Because whatever you asking for Myles Garrett, you're getting another first round pick for sure.
They allegedly don't. They allegedly don't want to.
So if they successfully were to trade Garrett, and they would also be compensated for at least got to be multiple first rounders.
I'm not gonna.
With one of them being this year, that means you have one in the top 5 and another one wherever the trade landed.
Yeah.
So you can go pass rush and replace him at number 2. Get Abdul Carter where he is right there, and then double back.
Something we never want to see. If he gets traded and they get the 32nd overall pick, So Myles Garrett go to the Eagles. I think the NFL got to shut down. Bro.
Nah. I heard the Eagles was trying to block the trade to Commanders because Commanders makes the most sense.
I veto whatever trade Philly want, bro. I ain't gonna lie. David Stern business.
Philly got to worry about getting Zach Barnes re-signed. They got to worry about getting Josh Sweat re-signed. They got to worry about getting Milton Williams re-signed. They got a lot of
other than the linebacker you name, I mean, you kind of already set up to replace.
But Brandon Graham, I think he's retiring.
He's
gone.
I don't think he said officially.
Yeah, I think the Super Bowl is his last game.
Okay,
so
he's out of there.
And
Jordan Davis get more minutes now.
Jordan Davis for sure getting more minutes. Bill Williams is free agent.
Sweat out. So what you call get more Williams now? I mean minutes now. Nolan Smith.
Hassan Reddick gone.
Yeah. So it's like Hassan Reddick got Bryce Huff. He with the Jets.
Hassan Reddick
with the Jets.
Yeah. You still got Josh Sweat. You still got Bryce Huff.
Nah, Josh Sweat's
free agent. So now you got Nolan Smith. Like they prepared for this already. That's why the Eagles, bro, they prepared for this. That's why they hate him. They prepared for this.
I guess.
So I mean, that's why I said linebacker is the only reason Nakobe Dean was hurt. Was he?
I think we're giving the NFL too much credit. They're still not as progressive. If I'm Cleveland Browns, I'm waiting to trade him till week 2. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wow. Why would you do that?
Either you gonna play or we gonna find you somewhere to go. But I'm not just gonna just give him away to some playoff contending team so they can win a championship.
So trade him out of the conference.
But they don't have to. You don't have to do that, Preston. They take the best offer.
Yeah. Trade him out of the conference.
I'm saying though, like who other than the teams you just named, Eagles and Commanders, there's nobody that can offer anything in return.
No, Eagles can't offer nothing for him.
They can offer 2 first rounds or a player.
Myles Garrett is what 1 year removed from DPOY. Like he's not going for
actually. Washington could actually put the hat in the ring for this trade to happen, considering Jonathan Allen requesting for a trade now, and I trade Jeremy Chin in a heartbeat, Frankie Louvu in a heartbeat. There we go, for Myles Garrett. Yes, and if you have all that money, you have all that cap space, you can take Zach Bond from the Eagles if you like to replace Louvu.
Jonathan Allen can keep requesting like the page is private, but yeah, bro, it's gonna be an interesting draft, man.
You could trade Jonathan Allen in the first for Myles Garrett. They got the pick at 29. They got a pick at number 2. Cleveland can go either way. Then you got Washington. You still obviously Jay Daniels. It's not a big necessity other than wide receiver and corner for Washington. So in the second round, you take the best available wide receiver that's there. Maybe Tez Johnson. Maybe what's his name?
Luther.
Nah, Luther's gonna be going in the first, and at that point, that's gonna be cool. If Emeka falls, that I could see them take Emeka.
Emeka's not falling, bro.
Trey Harris, I could see Trey Harris fall out if they feel like he's just all speed and no route.
Yeah, and Isaiah, like you said, Isaiah Bond too.
Isaiah Bond, that's who I was thinking.
You know who they? Jimmy Horn. I think Jimmy Horn gonna be a steal.
Jimmy Horn for sure is gonna be a steal.
You know they trying to hook up
4th, 5th round, bro.
Yeah, they gonna get him late. They trying to hype up Stanford buddy, Alec Ayomanor.
I've heard about that, especially with the game he had against Travis. That's why they
the game of his life. That's literally it. That's his only play in the game. You look at his stats outside of that game, bro. It's nothing crazy, but he had the game of his life, and they're trying to hype him up. But somebody's gonna be fool's gold if they take that.
But even in say that they don't have to really trade him because De'Ami Brown is about to go, and at that point, who's your wide receiver to be on the other side of Terry?
Nah. Preston, bro.
And on top of that, Zach Ertz is like 1 or 2 years left in the league, bro.
I dropped my phone.
Hey, Preston,
who's your next big tight end?
That's our legend, bro.
For sure, I dropped my phone on the laptop. My bad.
Where in the world is De'Ami gonna go? He's staying. Why would he leave?
Nah, he shouldn't leave at all.
He can go to New England with his boy.
I
Well,
agree.
he didn't play with Drake.
It'd be
my
smart
fault.
for him too. But if Washington with the money they have,
Might
He
have.
can't play with Drake.
they listen, Diami, we
Oh.
love you, but unless you taking $3 million a year, we gonna let you test free agency, and I'm gonna draft somebody. I'm gonna sign somebody that's a much productive weapon.
He's just
T.
stretching.
Higgins
He's
is
just
still up there.
What's productive?
We might want to go around, bro.
Terry on one side, T. Higgins on the
stretching break
other,
halfway.
and you could potentially draft in the first round your next weapon as a tight end. I take Buddy from Bowling Green in Washington. Harold Fannin Jr.
So what you saying is De'Ami Brown to Kansas City? You laugh?
Maybe. Maybe they
Glow,
turned Juju, DeAndre
Glow,
Hopkins, and Sky Moore into a championship appearance. So
he just called him Sky Moore. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Where we going, yo?
Getting Tony. What's his name? Tony from New York. What's Tony's name from New York?
Kadarius,
Tony him into a Super Bowl champion.
Tony's going for a league, bro. He got a charge already. He done.
Y'all calling Diami Kadarius Tony. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Like, what you doing, bro?
Hey, T. Higgins gonna be real interested in the market, man.
Exactly. Everybody about to knock on T. Higgins' door. And if I'm not New England, if I'm not Washington, what's a bigger name in the draft? What's a bigger name in the draft this year that you would take outside of just signing T. Higgins as your wide receiver too?
Just Millen. Probably maybe Millen. Yeah,
T. Higgins can do everything Tyrod can do. He's just a little more athletic, bro.
And he's cheaper. But he's cheaper.
Yeah,
true. That's true.
Like
Tyrod not gonna be there at 29.
Nah, you're not.
You can sign Luke the Burden and get you a slot. I personally think Luke. This might be Luke McCaffrey breakout year if they use him right.
Like I led with, bro. The draft could very well jump some of these. Yeah.
Nah. Slot production.
Slot. Oh, you want him in Vegas? I get you. You got the jackpot. I got you. Like I said, bro. Like I led with, bro. The combine might help some of these wide receiver stocks. You know, and it could get some players jump. We don't know. But it's gonna be real interesting as we see throughout the week what goes on. Who are the risers? Who are the fallers from the combine? Winners and losers. Things of that nature. We call around on that though. So we gonna transition to the NBA. We gotta talk numbers, man. It's a lot going on. Just initial reactions, the big buzz. You know, the biggest NBA game of the year so far.
Yeah.
Luka took down his former team. He done got back on the triple-double streak. Last two games looked like he's kind of finding his footing, should I say? And Lakers look like they're gonna be a threat in the West. They might get that 2 seed. I feel like, you know, Luka took down the Thunder last year with Kyrie and PJ Washington. Now he got LeBron.
I fear nobody in the West.
Luka.
What John Morant say? I ain't scared of nobody in the West.
Luka looks like
OKC in 5. Shea MVP.
No, you don't believe.
Hey, bro, like you're
Jalen Williams first NBA All NBA season.
You ever seen the movie Flight?
Of course.
Is that what you got on?
I'm gonna need you to pull up. I'm gonna need you to pull the plane up. No diving.
October 11th, October 12th, October 13th.
You gotta be drunk, bro, because LA is here, man.
Yeah, man. The Lakers.
LA is here with a question mark, maybe 2 of them.
2? What are the 2 question marks the Lakers propose?
Is Luka still playing that same defense?
Who cares?
Yeah. He's coming off a lower body injury. I mean, he's definitely getting fried right now.
Right now, he's been fried his whole career.
Who cares?
All right.
The Lakers should care if it's especially if they want to make it to number 2.
I also think right now this year he won't have to play defense due to their lack of depth and height in center right now. So he can't be a slacker on defense. Definitely
I agree.
Definitely not in the playoffs.
Especially with the Mark Williams trade botching the way it did.
I mean, shit, he was gonna be hurt too.
But he was gonna be there.
Yeah, his Sean Marion.
Not another 2 years on the bench like Vanderbilt, but that's just me.
The Lakers are what we call once in a lifetime experience. We have the worst trade of all time in the Dallas Mavericks, and they're already reaping what they sowed because in the matchup, Anthony Davis didn't suit up, which is like what I'm not sure what you know what I mean. Like Anthony Davis has been healthy in regards to his past, but like, what did you see in Anthony Davis that Luka was worth like letting go? And then since Luka has been on the team, the Lakers look like a whole new team. Like you have a situation where when Luka and LeBron are on the court at the same time, you can't double either one.
Hello.
And if you do, somebody's open in the corner where they're literally taking a free throw at the 3-point line.
Or LeBron open at the hash.
Yeah, and that is like, I know y'all keep saying like Luka defense, but like the playoffs are won by possession. And Luka and LeBron can literally exchange possessions back and forth and controlling the tempo of any game that they wish, bro. Like we're looking at arguably one of the greatest duos, like skill-wise ever.
Luka very well, like I said, at this point in LeBron's career, is probably the best. Well, I mean, it is the best LeBron could do. They just got to get on the same page. They have to, considering Luka plays a slow-paced basketball game. Mavericks were definitely one of the slowest teams in the league last year with him. And you seen it even last night with the Lakers. Brian wants to run the court. Luka's more so slowing down, not too much on the fast break. But Brian getting there, boxing out, you know what I'm saying? He down there catching the outlets from Luka's, and things like that. I seen there was a couple plays where Luka, was posted up. LeBron was making some cuts into the paint, and he was missing them. But all that's gonna come the more chemistry they get. And we seen it even when they had their little post back and forth, kick out till LeBron hit the three. So, like you said, bro, these two players are gonna complement each other very well. Very well might be. LeBron has always been great with another ball handler by his side. And this is the best ball handler he probably done had in his career yet so far.
One of
best ball handler.
He forgot who Kyrie was. Did you forget Kyrie existed?
I'm not talking about handles. I'm saying actually handling the rock.
Player with the basketball in their hand. Yeah,
actually handling the rock. Because I watched Kyrie last night. Yeah. Kyrie done lost his touch, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He only had 35. He did drop 35, but I thought we weren't watching the same game, Brandon. When I say he lost his touch, bro, there was a lot of layups I saw him miss that he used to make. He very well could have had 40.
He's old.
Yeah, he's old.
And it's not like
he could have made 5 more points, is what I hear.
And Kyrie's never been the guy to like initiate the offense. Like,
I mean, facts. They never had a 40-40 game in the playoffs.
His best time as a playmaker was in Boston when he had the young bulls around him.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, like you said, Anthony Davis was hurt. That's a huge gap. And not only that, both backup centers. Their tallest player out there was like 6'8", 6'9" at times, and Najee Marshall and PJ Washington running the five. So Anthony Davis missing is a huge missing piece to that offense as well.
And I think, but the thing is, it's like it'd be different if they didn't just beat the Nuggets a few games ago.
Bro, Joker played bad.
Did he play bad, or did they?
I think I watched. Didn't the Hornets beat the Nuggets a few days ago?
No.
Hornets. The Lakers did beat. No, Hornets did beat the Lakers.
The Hornets. Oh, it was the Lakers. That's what it was.
Did Joker play bad, or they shut that bullshit down?
Bro, if you think in a 7-game series, Rui Hachimura and Vanderbilt is going to play consistently like that and shutting Jokic down.
Joker, we can play poker. We can do the hokey pokey. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Nah, on some real serious stuff, bro. It's like
nobody told me Cap was hurt.
The NBA is in a good place right now because the more success that the Lakers have this year, the more it leads to like the potential of Luka being the face of the NBA.
Yes, it's a perfect handoff.
It's perfect. So he makes it to the finals. We're looking at Luka on TV for the next 10 years. Not even gonna hold you.
How many years he has left on his contract?
This is his contract. Like, it's up this year.
Yeah.
So he'll be a free agent after this offseason?
Yeah.
Well, they probably won't let him be a free agent.
Wait, let me see if he be
So-
restricted or unrestricted.
Here is I have a dark horse scenario.
Denver.
Yeah, you've been pretty dark all
He's
episodes.
gonna
So
say
keep
he's
going.
going back to Dallas.
That would be crazy.
No.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
While
You gotta-
while this blockbuster trade is by far one of the most controversial in recent trade days, it was definitely a fit with Luka coming to LA, play with Bron. Bron probably leave league 2-3 years, while also handing Luka, transitioning to Luka the way he should have already done with a backup player like AD after the bubble. Eventually, Kyrie was still gonna have Cleveland if Bron left and still went to LA in my eyes. But that was a still premature motion. But what if Luka has, I'll say, the potential to pull the most T-bone of a collision of a shocker at not choosing to sign with LA no matter what they give him, just to go play with his best friend in Denver.
Yeah.
Off the strength of Denver already said if the playoff, they already spoke it up after the last year's playoff L when they lost the series. If they lose again, they're blowing it up. Michael Porter Jr. going, Aaron Gordon going, Jamal Murray going. Who do you fit around around Jokic? Luka.
Yeah.
You want them to on the court at the same time?
But it's not that I want to, but why not? It's about if Luka wants to.
Yeah, real quick. I would say, Luka actually is under contract until 2026.
Okay, so he's there for another season.
And then he has a player option in 2027. But he'll be eligible for that extension, I think, this offseason.
Okay. Well, disregard my scenario then.
I do think
but
that's
it's a huge what if.
And it's not that. That's not as bad a scenario as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think that's a reach because at this point, it was always a no because the foreign players have different MOs. Like they're more loyal to their teams. Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka was one of them. He just got kicked out. But now it's to a point where it's like Lakers. I mean, y'all are cool, but I really don't owe y'all no loyalty. At this point. And so I definitely could see a situation where he's saying the only thing is by the time his contract, when he has his player option in 2026, Jokic will be 31, so that's not too bad. And then Jokic has a player option in 2027, the following year. But I don't think that's a reach. I honestly don't.
Why does Jokic follow? Why does Luka follow Denver?
You think Jokic will follow Luka?
I'm just saying LeBron's going to be out of there, and LeBron's going to be out of there. I don't think it'll be Jokic, but what I look at is there is at least one superstar and another star that looks at LA as the place to be. Outside of the political climate and the taxes, probably the most unattractive thing about LA right now. But other than that, it's LA.
I see another star that'd be very fitting to LA outside of Luka.
Nah.
What two you talking about, Preston?
I don't think I have one in mind. I'm just saying I think it's a very attractive place to go. Let's say
it's one of the largest markets it's been in the league for years. 18 plus championships.
But the last few people we heard want to go to LA is just LA people, like people from LA.
Exactly. Paul George did everything he could to leave OKC just to go play with his best friends in LA.
Yeah. But I don't really hear a lot of other players wanting to go play in LA no more like they used to. Unless you like Dame and you were stuck in Portland, then you willing to go anywhere.
Facts.
I think. Well, let's see.
But if it's any star that be another fit for LA outside of Luka, I think would be Giannis. If Giannis wanted to leave Milwaukee, go to the Lakers, he could.
I don't know. Giannis funny though, because Giannis, he low key wants to leave Milwaukee.
Exactly.
But like I said, those foreign players have a different MO. He's kind of loyal to the spot, but he wants to leave Milwaukee. Like he said it when Luka got traded. He's like, I love it. Foreign players in big markets. I love it. I want all the foreign players in all the big markets. So, but I don't see Giannis leaving, bro. I don't think this is a Nico Harrison running the Bucks. I don't think so. I honestly think Kyrie messing around following him. Kyrie been wanting to go to LA for a minute, bro. Kyrie messing around.
And come and go play with the boys.
Yeah, LeBron over there, Luka over there. Bear what happens with AD in the rest of this season, bro. I
hope
Kyrie
that does happen.
Kyrie has a player option after this offseason too, so he can very much do that.
I hope it do happen because if that happens, LeBron, I got another narrative for you. It gets better. It gets better.
He's 45. He's 45. I don't want to hear.
Don't care if you out there playing. You out there playing.
So
No,
if
that's
Kyrie
Nah.
Bro, you out there? And it's not like he's playing trash, bro. He's playing meaningful.
He's starting.
So answer me this: if Kyrie was to leave Dallas, what would you say happened to KD in Phoenix? Because I ain't gonna lie, I had KD. If he was to leave Phoenix, he'd go to Dallas to go play with Kyrie and Anthony Davis the next year.
I think that's good because they were in need of a wing. Kind of thought him or Jimmy Butler would have been targeted, but KD said, bro, he kind of just want to hoop. He don't really care. Yeah, he went on Draymond podcast. He was like, bro, it's the middle of the season, bro. I'm not trying to move. And not only that, we're gonna have to blow up the whole team just to get me. Like, I'm still an asset. So I don't. It would be a huge stretch.
If the rumors are true, Kevin Durant has nothing else to prove. He's the greatest player of all time.
I used to say that at one point in my life.
No, Preston. We don't do this. Not on AYOOO.
Yes, we do.
Explain yourself.
we leave it where we keep it sports, man.
I haven't said that about Kevin Durant since 2016.
Top 3 all time in the NBA.
At what?
If the rumors are true, Kevin Durant, number 2, Karl Anthony Towns. I'm gonna leave it where at that, and I'm gonna let your context clues lead to your success.
We don't. No. This ain't the.
Rumors are true. If the rumors are true, Kevin Durant is the greatest player of all time, and I see why he doesn't care about nothing but hoops. He already has a ring.
He's one of the greatest true hoopers for sure. True. I have been discredited in his championships for a minute.
Shot in the club. I see what shot he was working on. No. I see it. Greatest player of all time. Do you hear me? If the rumors are true. Y'all lost?
I'm not hip. I'm not hip. Google ain't got nothing for me either. I'm not hip. I think Paul George's career is done. Philly needs to blow that joint up. Unfortunately, look at Tyrese still. Hold it.
When OKC win the championship, this finals,
bro, they not winning shit.
I'm thinking I'm going to write a thank you letter to Paul George and the Clippers organization.
Shout out. That's one of the craziest trades, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta thank Paul George for wanting to leave, bro. That we wouldn't be where we would be if Paul George didn't want to go home.
Nah.
The thing about I will say the thing about the Sixers and Paul George, man. I think Paul George is podcasted his way out of an NBA career, man.
Yeah.
Well, he said he was stopping it today. He said he gonna quit it out till Philly get back in seeding. I don't even know what's Philly's seeding right now.
So fucking
they out of the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't know why he said that in the first place. That's what my first thought was.
I say everybody tied for first next year. What is he talking about?
Lottery, big lottery. Cooper flag.
But to your comment, person.
Tank for flag.
LeBron James, KD.
Nah, respectfully. Kevin Durant. I don't care. Rumors. If the rumors are true,
I love KD, bro. But KD was my hero in high school, bro.
Oh yeah, because he had the shoes for $75.
If the rumors are true, he's a Black History Month hero.
That's not true, bro. It's no. That's a reach.
He was my hero back then, bro.
Oh my bad. My bad. I forgot number 3. How you gonna say you forgot me? I deserve to be on this list too.
Who said that?
Hey, yo.
Cat.
Nah, he said Cat at 2.
Cat number 2 though.
Cat number 2. Okay.
Nah. Hey, Big Bodega, they in a big fight. They
Big
got
Bodega.
they got a it look like they might squeak by Philly. The East, bro. I think the NBA Finals champion is in the East. Cleveland looks too good, and Boston is Boston. I don't think.
Yeah.
But we are set up for.
We'll bust Boston ass, but Cleveland might give us a spin.
Who is we?
I'm a Thunder fan.
You're not making it out the West.
Yeah, sure we are.
No, not in the playoffs.
Sure we are.
Warriors done got new life.
They're on a 4-game win streak, if I'm not mistaken.
They got new life in their season. Jimmy Butler's been a great asset to the team.
Bro, does he ever make a team bad?
No.
Everywhere he go, he starts off with defense. He can score the bucket when he needs to. He's always going to make a team better.
It's just that Jimmy Butler didn't fit the style of the Warriors game, so it didn't make
sense.
It didn't make sense until they put it on the court. So
yeah,
that's tough, bro.
But I feel like can't the Warriors game adapt to anybody?
No.
Absolutely. Can Steve Kerr adapt to anybody?
Threes.
Steve Kerr.
I think it's less with Steve Kerr.
That's asking if the Warriors is asking can Steve Kerr fit team.
But Steve Kerr also know how to coach multiple different players due to him having to coach the Olympics.
Because Draymond doesn't get along with everybody.
I'm about to say,
no.
I feel like he lucked up having the type of facilitators or field generals that he has.
But if Draymond Green try that shit with Jimmy Butler,
I think that's why it works.
That's why it works.
That's why it works. I agree.
Each other as men.
Exactly. The number one.
If Draymond doesn't respect you as a man, it's not working.
That's why
the Chris Paul didn't work out. That's literally why the Chris Paul didn't work out. He didn't
work out
from the jump.
KD didn't work out.
KD worked. It worked for 2 rings.
2 rings don't count.
Yeah, bullshit. Your favorite player is LeBron James. Next.
Yeah, like cut it out.
Yeah,
I genuinely don't care. But
yeah, then he has.
It's an asterisk to KD's rings.
It's an
okay. Then LeBron James has 0 rings.
We're giving out asterisks.
LeBron James has 0 rings.
Let's keep going down the
list.
Brian. No, they're not.
Literally has 0 rings.
Brian
has 0 rings.
It's a different scenario, bro.
Why? Because he played in a bubble. There was 2 hoops in that bubble, bro.
You're talking about Miami.
To me, the bubble is one of the toughest championships of all time.
And
why is that to you?
Because how many people in the world were depressed, gained weight, went through withdrawal, ran from the church, stopped their faith in God during COVID? Barely, and people died during COVID. I'm not hearing that, bro. People act like COVID was sweet. Oh, the bubble don't count. You were. All these people that was crying tears at the crib in COVID, and they want to say COVID championship was easy. Yeah, that's cap.
Now,
I remember y'all posting them depressed posts in COVID. I remember. Don't make me pull you up.
I halfway agree with you.
I remember that weight y'all gained. And
I halfway agree with you.
Y'all gained all that weight, and then y'all tried to answer my deep. Never mind.
I halfway agree with you with the bubble being one of the toughest championships in hit league history. I would only say that if Miami won it, not if LA won it.
Oh.
Jimmy Butler, if Miami was able to close out the way they were supposed to, Jimmy would have one of the toughest championships since Dirk.
Yeah, and they both would have been against LeBron James.
Exactly. Because let's be real about
how he got
what
there.
Miami did. What Jimmy Butler did for Miami in
It's
2020.
way harder.
It's way harder than what Bron brought the first year with the Lakers. What was that first and second year? Second.
Let me put you in a bubble with your coworkers and your classmates, and then the only time you can take off your mask is when you hoop, and you tell me how you feel at the end of it. People act like that, like now all of a sudden it's funny. It's funny how we care about mental health in certain sports. Never mind.
It's kind of like when you trapped in the classroom all day, and then the teacher released you to go to recess and you ball.
Exactly.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
None of us
still recess, bro.
None of us did school for real in COVID. All we did was play Madden, respectfully.
Agreed.
Don't count.
They still got paid to work in that bubble. They still got paid millions of dollars to play in that bubble.
I flunked out in college in COVID. I can't say anything about the COVID bubble. I can't say a thing. I accomplished nothing during the COVID bubble. You understand me? I hit an all-time low. So I can't say anything about the COVID bubble. Nothing.
Go.
Nothing but respect for anybody who survived and went to work and performed at the highest level. What? What?
Nah.
They're not even used to they're not even used to their routine. No family, no wives. You mean to tell me that's not the toughest COVID bubble? Come on, but they were so angry in there.
They got millions
Come on,
of dollars.
y'all. What are we
They
talking
got
about?
paid millions of dollars to play at a resort on Disney World.
It's not a resort if it's nothing but men.
Wait. Jimmy Butler proved
They said
there
it was
nothing but
unpaid.
men.
I'd feel more sympathy.
There was
Bron still made record numbers
It was more
selling
than nothing
shoes.
but men there. Jimmy Butler proved that.
If Jimmy Butler proved it, then that's why Jimmy Butler was so tired game one. Duh!
No,
he
Jimmy
was
Butler
tired.
played all 48.
Yeah.
He played all 48 and it was hunched over. He almost lost his life. They thought he had Kobe. He was breathing so hard.
Oh, there go your boy, Brandon. North King.
But nah, all jokes aside, man. I think the Warriors and the Lakers are the biggest threats out of the West. Off of the strength of the experience and the surprise factor.
Warriors is a crazy pool.
It's not crazy.
We still are yet to see what the Anthony Davis Mavericks are going to look like.
It looks like they're gonna fire.
I think Dallas falls out of the contention personally.
But y'all got to think. Was it Lively hurt too?
Unless Kyrie carry 35 the rest of the season for the next 25 games.
But he doesn't. He doesn't have to.
He'll be back by the end of
Dallas is the highest Dallas becomes is a play-in tournament a play-in spot.
Which I think the Warriors. I think the Warriors will probably be there too.
The difference between in standings is not that.
Yeah, it's not that.
It was just like
it's not that far off. No,
it was just 6 before the last night game.
Yeah,
this weekend. So
go ahead.
No, I was just saying. So I don't see it being a reach for them to, jump to play in.
I think they have the best like championship caliber rosters. With Bron being Bron, simple, and then the Warriors, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If that works, like if that continues to work, like we might be looking at Steph's 5th ring. And then in the East, outside of Cleveland and Boston, bro, it's clear cut. Like New York hasn't beat Cleveland or Boston since Cat pulled up to New York. So
Preston, answer me this: since you feel like it's only 2 solid like teams coming out of the West that isn't even solid now. Tell me why the number 1 team in the West don't have a chance in going to the dance.
Because they're not because they're not like us.
So we were number 1 last year with 1 center, and that center was Chet, and he's a stretch 4. It's like KD. It's like putting KD at the 5 or Chet at the 5.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the Celtics teams that were very successful from the moment they drafted Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and they had them on.
But they ran like small ball, and especially after Robert Williams tore his knee.
They had, but I'm saying
after Chet got after having Chet, we have a 6'8". Last year we had a 6'8" Jalen Williams and an old ass Mike Muscala.
I don't think it has anything to do with the skill level. I think it just has to do with off of the experience alone, which is why I didn't mention Memphis.
But like the experience, yeah. Well, Memphis is like, I think Memphis would be the 2023-2024 OKC team, yeah. But other than that, I feel like with the experience that with the team alone, like we literally lost nobody. The same team that the Mavericks beat is the same team technically they have now, but Alex Caruso, who's been a force defensively, and Isaiah Hartenstein, who's a walking double-double currently.
Y'all can
I'm just saying, I think Eric is older than everybody on the Thunder roster. Am I tripping?
Y'all can,
and that's fine.
No, I'm joking.
Y'all can go on. No, because the MVP is like 30. Anyway, y'all can go on. OKC can go in the playoffs. Bro. No, he's not.
Shay, like, how old is Shay? Shay, like 26.
No, he's not. Is he? I thought he was like 28.
Him and Luka are like the same age, bro.
Yeah.
Brandon, what is Shay?
Yeah.
Shay got drafted. He was like 18.
Shay's 26. July
26, okay.
98.
Yeah, Eric's older than all of them.
Yeah, OKC, bro. OKC is like, they could go out there and beat LA.
And we're
they'll lose to Denver. but
no, and that's where you're wrong, because we clapped Denver not too long ago. 1, 2. Are you not factoring that we are the number 1 net defensive team in the league?
That is your problem, bro. Just like, bro, that's your problem.
Well, didn't y'all have similar stats last year?
I said, didn't we have what?
Similar like stats and all that last year?
Yeah. Bro, playoffs is
Close.
different,
We
bro.
were. It was probably a lot less last year, but we were still number one coming out of the West. I'll say
Bro.
that. But
Playoffs.
net defensively, we have been one of the best defensive teams this season, and it's not by us. It's by a margin, a wide one. Offensively, a wide one. We've been killing a lot of guys, a lot of teams, 25 plus 30-point deficits by the end of the second half. Even if they have the upper hand in the first half, we are a closer team. We're a second half team.
Didn't y'all just get closed? No, man.
You talking about against the Timberwolves, who Shea put 37 on the night before? That team?
Hold on, Jamal. Don't
That's
grab
fine.
him.
That's 101.
Don't
Shea
pull out-
had 37
Whoa.
on that man with 8 free throws. I
Hold
don't
on,
want to hear it.
Jamal. Hold on, Jamal. Don't grab the 9. I'm just saying. Bro. The Thunder. I mean, they just not.
Yeah,
They
bro,
don't
they
think
won
that'll
off a
happen, bro.
get back, bro. That's cool. That's fine.
Bro,
They're fine.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. They're doing good in the regular season. You know, they're younger. They got all this energy. Once they get in the playoffs, bro, and they meet the guys, they're going out 3-2.
That's not a guy I'm scared of. We can beat Jokic's
not saying
Nuggets.
3-2,
We can beat Luka's Lakers. We can beat the Suns. We can beat everybody.
They didn't beat the Luka Mavericks last year.
Hey, the Mavericks had us where they had us. We played a lot of small ball last year too. If you seen our rotations last year, Brandon, you seen it, bro. You would seen majority of our offensive transition all of last year was straight small ball lineups off the strength of having one center. Now we have 3. So I see otherwise why we could go. The problem was we didn't have a big that could compete with Gafford, a big that could also compete with Derek Lively at the same time, and Dwight Powell coming off the bench.
Who's the third?
That's why the Mavericks beat us.
Who is the third big y'all have?
That would be Jalen Williams currently. Other than that, Hartenstein and Chet. Chet's at the 4. When Chet's at the 4, he's been playing a lot more scoring, huh?
When Chet coming back?
Chet is back.
Oh,
he don't play he plays like every other game right now, honestly.
This nigga unreliable.
You gotta stay healthy. Respect.
No, health wise, I think it's a minute restriction, honestly, because he really don't play every game.
But this is what his 3rd season, and we dealing with 2 major injuries. I mean, he gotta stay healthy.
Since he's been back, I think we've won still a good majority of our games.
No, absolutely. I definitely think y'all improved a lot. Like you said, getting another big to take some strain off of Chet, and Caruso has been a huge help. It's just that come playoff time, y'all gonna need everybody to show up because y'all are very dependent on Shea. And we saw that at the end of that Timberwolves game where Ant was able to help off and test the shot. So y'all gonna have to help the other young bulls step up. Shea is cool. Shea can continue to do what he do. It's about the people around him. And Jalen Williams, what is it? Wiggins, like your 3rd, 4th best scorer?
Isaiah Joe, Casey Wallace.
Outside of Chet.
Isaiah Joe, Casey Wallace.
So Jalen Williams really gonna have
Aaron Wiggins.
Jalen Williams really gonna have to be the one to step up if y'all want to get there. Because
I agree.
Like I said, y'all did take the step necessary as far as defense. And Shea is honestly getting better and better. But come playoff time, they honing in on that.
Well, I got more faith in Cleveland coming out the East than I got y'all coming out the West.
And that's fine. I feel like if it's any flaw that I've seen, because we're winning. We're a 41 team already. But like when I see us lose, when we lose, the biggest thing that I see, the biggest red flag that I see is that we shoot ourselves out of the game.
Something about the hands on.
What did I miss?
Whoa. When I see about Bell, bro,
Give me Cleveland Cavs coming out to the finals. Man.
I got Cleveland OKC in the finals.
Get an injury, bro.
Cleveland OKC, that's 1v1. How often do we see the 1 seed play the 1 seed?
I don't think. Genuinely though, I don't think that happens for OKC.
It's like what Boston. It's either Celtics or OKC or
that might have been the last time.
Oh no, Warriors in Cleveland.
That's been
the 1 seed or the 2 seed.
They were both 1-1.
They were both 1 seeds.
Oh, that's tough.
That was like 2016, wasn't it?
Based on what? Yeah, it had to be when Kyrie was there.
Was Bron the 1 seed? Was Bron
the 2 seed in 2018?
Because
he said 16. 16.
Yeah, 16 had to be the last time. because I feel like he was a 2 seed in 2018 and
I'm gonna say the Raptors was not a one. Wait, you talking about in 2016? The Raptors might have been, but in 2019,
No, I thought
I
the
don't think
Bucks.
that was one seed.
Celtics, Lakers. Yeah, Cleveland.
To Brando's point, though, the number 2 option is what the playoffs come down to. And when you look at in the West, like in Cleveland, they have options and that they are aware of. Now their playoff experience is no different than OKC to me because Donovan Mitchell hasn't shown up in the playoffs. But due to certain recent events, I'm certain he'll show up this time.
That boy,
That man's getting put through a dark chamber.
That boy D'Lo said Shea, center place, Sacramento Bay, Lakers in 5.
No joke. Boston is clear on who the 1-2 is. In the West, bro, when you think about the 1-2 punches for the playoffs, the Lakers and the Warriors have the best 1-2 punches and the most reliable 1-2 punches in the West.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean
he said reliable.
And compared to what
What
have
you gonna say
lately?
Jokic and Murray.
I think it's Phoenix. They just can't
Murray is on and off.
They can't.
I was thinking Phoenix.
They can't win.
Jamal Murray is very inconsistent at this point.
I think the reason they can't win though is Bradley Beal, but never mind.
Yeah,
I think so,
they
too.
should.
He messed my boy John Wall up.
Poorly constructed roster. That's on them.
Yeah,
don't care.
Yeah, that's very tough. But like Jimmy B, when it comes to playoffs, he's showing up. Steph, I mean, he had. If Steph wins the 5th ring, he's in the top 5 argument, no debate.
Top
5. He's not top 5 now.
No, he's not top 5 now. What?
Okay. I just want to ask. That wasn't a personal preference. I just want to ask, bro.
How's he not top 5 now?
You saying why he got so mad at you, boy?
How's he not top 5 now when he has a better record against your number 1 player in the finals?
Steph Curry's never been.
He can't be top 5 because he beat Bron more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. So he's not a top 5.
Steph Curry has never been undebatably the best player in the league.
Yes, he has.
He's a 2-time. Did he win MVP back-to-back years?
Anonymous.
No.
The only unanimous 70. Wait, 73 and 9.
Okay. I got you.
You just leave this.
That anonymous year was in 2016, right? When it was 73.
Bron go 73 and 9.
Are y'all telling me y'all taking him over 2016 Bron?
Yes.
What?
Okay. Thank you.
There was a prop.
You welcome.
Listen, bro. You gotta remember.
You
gotta remember, bro. There was a point in time. Anytime Steph played your team and he threw some shit up in the sky, Mike Breen in the background.
We're arguing all-time great versus all-time great. I feel like there's no disrespect in this conversation.
It's not. I wouldn't even say disrespect, but why count them out? You can't count. It's hard to count them out. It's very debatable.
Steph Curry was the best player in the league in 2016 and 2021.
He's first ballot in every argument you call.
It was
greatest shooter, one of the best scorers, one of the best players.
I said it was undebatably.
He's got to be the most undebated number 1 point guard all time.
So because you win the championship, you the best player?
He didn't win championship in 2021
or 2016.
Yeah.
And he was the best player in the league both of those years.
He was not.
I'm gonna say historically, I put him up.
No, he was not. He was undebatably the best player in 2016.
Yes.
All right.
What?
Yeah, I can agree.
All right.
Yeah.
What are we chatting about?
And we really want to eat.
He was a 40, 50, 90 player putting up 30 points per game and led the league in steals. What are we chatting about?
All right.
45, 90.
And so my question is in 2016, right? We talking about 2015, 2016 season, right?
Yeah.
You're taking him over Bron.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He beat us 3-1. He beat us down 3-1 that year, actually. Was that the year? Okay, we met him in the Western Conference Finals, and we were up 3-1.
Y'all blew the 3-1
and squandered that.
That's when he hit the McGregor.
Exactly. That year, yes, for sure, undebatably.
Rumor has it.
KD was on plus. He was on key for an MVP season that year too.
I'm saying undebatably, you're taking him over Bron. You're taking him
Bro,
over.
we gotta say yes
Kevin
again,
Durant.
bro. You just don't want to listen.
No, I'm saying. So you said 2016 and 2021
Yeah.
makes him top 5?
No, I said
I'm gonna be real.
I said you're the best player. You think the best player in the league is he beat him 3 times on the biggest stage. How does
He did not. No, stop. And that's why I said them rings did not count. If anybody thought
Steph's rings count, bro. It's KD's who don't count. He had to hop on Steph's curtails to get them too.
Because in 2017 the Cavs had a better roster.
What?
That was probably one of the best rosters they had, bro.
And we did.
We can go player for player. We can go player for player.
Top to bottom, yeah. Top to bottom, yeah.
And 20.
The year before, he won a championship with Festus Ezeli and Anderson Varejao and who?
2015. I'm not talking about that.
Sean Livingston.
And the 2022 ring is when I stopped disrespecting stuff for real.
You said when?
The 2022 ring.
That's crazy, bro.
The 2022 ring is one of his best rings in my opinion.
That's when I stopped disrespecting them.
That was a
ring where it wasn't against Bron, and
that put him top 10.
He killed a legacy Jason Tatum shot to start that year. Also Curry's legend alone, based on championship pedigree, is probably I would say. Listen, it's because of Curry is why I say Kawhi got one of the hardest championships in the league currently in 2019.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
KD got in the finals. No,
I can't even respect that. I gotta disrespect that. I absolutely have to. Did
Kawhi's run that year,
bro?
Hit it harder, bro. Kawhi can't help that Clay got hurt. Kawhi can't help that KD got hurt. They still played. So you can't help that.
No, because y'all mean to tell me.
Nigga won a tip with Gary Trent Jr.
You mean to tell me that in 2017, 2018, after Steph Curry had won his 3rd championship, y'all consider him top 10 all time?
Yes.
Top 10.
And that's where I don't understand that, because it's like, what did he do at that point for y'all to say he top 10 all time?
You can think broadly and say, no matter where, like I said earlier, no matter where you think category-wise or statistically, he's a first ballot in damn near everything you challenge him in.
I'm not. No, again, I feel like this is not disrespectful. I literally just said if he wins the 5th ring, he's top 5 all time. So we're having conversations like apples or over oranges at this point.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, like, at 2018, after he won his 3rd championship with KD winning back-to-back final MVPs, we mean to tell me that he was cracking top 10 where Shaq is now debatably top 10 and Tim Duncan is solidified, but Larry Bird is debatably top 10. Magic Johnson is debatably top 10 now. Like, what are we talking about?
I hate to say it.
I put Curry over Magic, like I said earlier, bro.
What I'm saying is Magic is debatably top 10 now.
Yeah,
so that's
Magic always been in the top 10. If you ask an old head, bro.
No, he was top 3. He was top 3.
Nah, bro. That's
what you mean. Okay.
If you ever ask anybody who's one of the best point guards in history, Magic
has been pushed back over time due to the recency. But what I'm saying is, Steph Curry cracking top 10 was not a 2018 conversation. I'm sorry. He was not. People was not undebatably taking him over Magic until he won the last ring. Respectfully, because Kevin Durant. That's what I'm saying. Because of Kevin Durant, nobody did that, and he blew a 3-1 lead in the finals.
So you could also say Bron didn't win 2016 without Kyrie.
Facts.
Oh my God, what are we talking about?
Facts. Kyrie was the difference maker.
Kyrie was the difference maker. Bron did with all he could, but Kyrie was the difference maker.
We've already had this discussion. It's the greatest block you will ever see in the NBA. I'm not hearing that. It is the greatest block you'll ever see in the NBA. It is the greatest block you will ever see in the NBA ever. It was literally not being another scenario like that.
Was better. Giannis's block was better.
But it was like game 2, was it not?
No, it was not.
But I also say this though. Curry teams be like homegrown. Other than when KD came.
I don't care.
And LeBron James, bro, you want to discredit Curry ring so bad. LeBron James always play with who he want to play with.
I genuinely don't care.
Then why
He
do
pulled the
you?
strings.
So I'm saying like you trying to say that doesn't count. Hold on, let me ask you. Are you saying? Let me ask you. Are you saying it don't count? Or are you saying people say it don't count? Are you agreeing that it don't
LeBron
count?
is why Kevin Love is no longer a superstar.
Yes, he takes away some superstars.
Take away.
What are we?
Kevin Love averaged
about?
30 what was it, 32 points that year in Minnesota before he went to Cleveland? He got
Come
put. LeBron tucked that man in the corner.
He did it with Chris Bosh too. LeBron
He did
did
it
it
with
Chris Bosh, yeah.
Career ruiner.
He did it with Bosh, bro.
You know what Curry do? He elevates.
Curry elevated you,
He
bro.
does not.
LeBron
Nobody
gonna
respects.
LeBron
No,
gonna
he
point
does
his
not
finger and
because
tell you where to go.
nobody respects Kevin Durant for his 2 championships.
I do.
Yeah, and you're different.
LeBron is a boss. Curry is a leader.
Bro, I just told you, bro.
Curry is not a leader. He let Draymond.
Curry elevated his team. Bron pointed his finger, bro. Come on now.
Curry let Draymond knock out a whole NBA basketball player.
Hey, no cap. Maybe it need to be done because you see how he balling now. Ass water.
Bro,
I mean, he's the number one. He went from what number 4 to number 1 option. It's different.
Yeah. Even though he don't want to be there.
At the end of the day, bro, me saying he's now in top 5, like not even top 5 right now. Since he's already top 5 for y'all. Because that was my that was my whole point. That was my whole point. No. That was my whole point. I said if he won a championship, he's now in the top 5 conversation. So if he's already in the top 5 conversation, because that's what y'all rebutted, name me your top 5 right now. Right now.
Okay.
I have Kobe, Mike, LeBron, Tim Duncan,
and
Hakeem Olajuwon.
No Steph. Eric, go ahead and give me your top 5.
Give me Michael, Kobe, LeBron, of course.
Of course.
Give me Tim Duncan and give me Curry.
Oh, so Curry's
That's like
over.
second
So Curry's
that
over Kareem.
I mean, I could put him there. Yeah.
Kareem played with Magic for 5 rings.
Yeah. So that's
I've seen winning time.
And Magic never won a ring without Kareem. I'm not hearing it.
Yeah.
I never said.
I mean, he's not disagreeing, but he's just saying though. He's just.
I've
saying.
seen what Curry could do in my own eyes. I ain't never seen
Yeah.
Kareem other than his tape.
Bro,
Bro.
y'all realize? Okay, y'all realize the reason we like not saying Kareem no more is because Bron broke his scoring record.
No.
What? That is a record we thought would never be broken.
I just told you why I kept Kareem out of there. I just told you.
Yeah.
Why.
I'm saying
had nothing to do with LeBron.
I'm making a generalization about the sports world.
You have 4 people
Kareem has
here.
become
Nobody said that.
Kareem has become No. I'm saying Kareem has become an afterthought. Kareem has 5. He has 5 or 6 championships.
6.
6 championships.
He won
in
one with
Milwaukee.
Oscar
In Milwaukee,
5 with Magic. Like, cut it out.
Yeah. No, I'm saying. I'm saying though. What are like what he also has 5 MVPs. He's also the former scoring champ.
It was like
What?
12 teams back then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What accolades did Steph Curry have for you to put him over Kareem?
Unanimous MVP?
Before he lost scoring leader.
Unanimous MVP.
Is he the only unanimous MVP, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
So he's over Jordan?
Nah,
Get out of here with that. Get out of here. Like that's what but I'm saying this is your boy. This is Stephen T. Smith. That's what I'm saying. Like I need y'all to talk. You gotta give me something to stand on, like what puts him over Kareem. Because if unanimous MVP is the only thing he did, and that doesn't put him over everybody, I'm not hearing that unanimous MVP stuff. I'm not hearing that.
Would you argue about cultural impact? I don't know. At this point,
case, Allen Iverson would be in the top 10, but
I feel like it's too many thumbtacks in this one piece.
Because Allen Iverson enabled the carry.
Allen Iverson is one of the most culturally
Iverson
impacted players in the league.
Allen Iverson is the reason why Drake.
But we're not finna sit here like Steph Curry, not like number 2 in that list.
No cap. Actually, Michael Jordan is probably number 1. But number 3 is
very well.
I'm not knocking any. I'm not knocking.
Curry literally changed the sport for what we know.
The sport we see now is because of Curry.
I ain't gonna lie. I see more kids rocking 30 than 23 nowadays. Kids.
I don't care. I don't care because I never argued impact. I never said the impact was in question. What I'm saying is the people that are trying to put him over, he doesn't have more MVPs than he is going to. If he gets 5, I said he was in the top 5 because he doesn't have more rings than half the people we have named or at all. Like, what are we talking about?
What's the highest win team Kareem has ever been on?
Who cares? That highest win team did not win a championship. Who cares? 73-9 means nothing. It's still 72-10 Bulls.
I agree, Mike. Well, Mike was right when he told Steve that.
Don't matter. It don't 73-9 means nothing now because you gave up the largest comeback in finals history. Don't care. And y'all still say that was undebatably Steph's best year. The one who gave up a 3-1 lead. By the way, I just want to mention that.
It's bro. It was literally rigged, bro. They kicked Draymond out the game.
Right.
You down a player, and like I
That's
said, bro,
suspended.
we looking at the roster. The Cavaliers had a better squad, a better team.
If all I'm saying is, bro,
Channing Frye, George Hill, J.R. Smith.
Who was the best player in that series?
Huh?
Who's the best player in that?
I'm not even answering that.
Why you not
Tristan
answering?
Thompson,
It's clearly Bron
Clearly, Brian. Who's the second best player?
J.R. Smith.
for the team, for the clap, for the Cavs, or for the series.
In the series.
Kyrie.
George Hill.
Oh no! Stop it!
Based off of
Kevin
performance.
So the Cavaliers
I'm saying-
had the 2 best players in the series.
Based off of how no. Based off
So
of how
Bron
they
and Kyrie are
perform,
the two best in that
not
series.
based off of Steph Curry. Kyrie's not better than Steph Curry in regards to like
At
who
that
you're
time,
taking.
that was a conversation. You
mean to tell me that Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving was a conversation, but he was undebatably the best player in 2016?
Who was the third best player in the series? Who was the third best player in the
Just
series?
stop. We're on the right track.
You just said LeBron
hold
and
it
Kyrie
back.
were the best 2 players in
Think
the
you're
series.
loving for me. No,
Klay
no,
Thompson.
no.
You said that.
But this is what I'm saying though. I asked y'all in 2016,
I said Curry.
he was undebatably. But you just said Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry was a conversation.
You just said Kyrie was better than
based
Curry.
on how they performed, not based on who you're taking. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
I asked you that.
no.
LeBron and Kyrie.
That don't mean they
in the series.
But what I'm saying is that don't mean they had the 2 best players. They had the 2 best performers in the finals.
That's not what I asked. I said who was the best player in the series.
Then I misunderstood your question. But I'm still taking Curry after LeBron.
Let's do it over. Who's the best player in the series?
LeBron.
This is the second best player.
Steph.
Who's the third best player?
Kyrie.
Who's the fourth best player?
Clay.
No.
No, not that year.
Clay. I thought you said K-Love. Wait a minute, hold on. This would have been the third
Sean
year
Livingston.
K-Love. This is the third. This was the third year. No. This was the third year. This was the third year that Kevin Love was at the Cavaliers. I thought I just said he made Kevin Love no longer an all-star. So how can you say Kevin Love is better than Klay Thompson that year? How can you say that?
Kevin Love was better than Klay Thompson.
That year?
Yes.
All right.
So now we look at him.
You mean it
I'm
to
We're on the Cavaliers.
I'm just saying, y'all basically just I think it's going back and forth until we get to Draymond.
No. Okay.
Bron, Steph, Kyrie, Clay, K-Love, Dre, and after that is LA Fitness.
Was it? Is it Draymond or is it JR?
You roll the ball out 1-on-1. I'm taking JR.
Was that the year Matthew Dellavedova had a
that was in the time where Draymond Green was
run?
that was in the time where Draymond Green didn't have to argue for himself being arguably the best defensive player of the year.
That's the
Now
year he
he
was
has
knocking
to-
down threes too.
Yeah, now he has to be on a podcast to debate that. But like back then, he was a nominee for the DPOY that year. So I don't know who I'm taking. Like I said, roll the ball out. I'm taking JR, but like.
Was that
Drake?
championship the year Dellavedova was like important?
Yeah.
Nah, that was the year before. The year before.
Oh, no, yeah, he was the year.
Yeah. But it's funny to me. Like I don't think I gave Steph any disrespect. I'm not saying he's not top 10 now. I'm saying like I don't remember Steph Curry being a top 10 all-time player until his 4th championship because 2017, 2018 was like the most mellowest NBA Finals championships I've ever seen, bro. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. If y'all watch that, maybe because I was a summer camp counselor, like I didn't even watch it, bro. I was
Ron literally gave them 50 game one. They would have won.
2018.
That was 18. How did it not win for JR? What we chatting about?
I mean, we was hoping that LeBron won a game. That's it.
You speak French? Oui.
Okay.
I mean,
we like
I know. I'm just saying if Bron had won game 1 in 2018, he'd be the greatest athlete of all time. No debate.
What?
Over Gretzky, Jordan, Brady. That would have been that was one of the greatest performances I've ever seen on the basketball court. 51, 8, and 8. It just so happened to literally choke the chicken at the bottom.
Hey yo.
Towards the end.
Brown on that.
I'm just saying, bro. They just
Crazy
wrecked it at the end, bro.
Nah.
They wrecked it at the end. But it was one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. And the fact that y'all still debating, like, what? Like, stop disrespecting my boy Brown like that, bro. For real.
Right. This is the same guy who said Mahomes not in the GOAT conversation because he pooped away his a couple Super Bowl appearances like LeBron ain't poop away.
Y'all.
It's the
I
same
said
guy.
technically Pat only lost 2 championships.
LeBron's worst playoff performance is what? 2011.
Stinker.
Ever since then, he's done nothing.
He's been swept 3 times in the finals? What are we talking about?
2007. If you can even name 2 players on that offense,
Ilgauskas and
Villanueva.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Gibson. What we
Jody
chatting about?
Eric Snow was Eric Snow on that
Meeks.
team.
If anybody on that team
Mo Williams.
wait a minute. If anybody on that team had to drop 30 outside of LeBron for your life.
LeBron didn't even drop 30 that year.
It wasn't that
No,
type
I'm not
of
talking about
year.
averaging
NBA
in the
wasn't
finals.
that.
See what I'm saying? They be bleeding out. They be
David
bleeding out
West.
just to defend.
They be bleeding out. No, you just be saying some bullshit.
No, I don't, because you didn't even let me finish. Y'all didn't even let me finish. You be saying some bullshit. Hey,
You be saying a lot of bullshit.
Stephen Tate Smith came out here and gave us more profitable clips in one episode than see what I'm saying?
No, you be giving let's get to it. Because you be giving clips. Wait, let's get to it. Because you be giving clips. Because you be dick riding Lamar Jackson every year and the shit be false. Or you be dick riding Alabama and them niggas be ass. Or you be dick riding LeBron James and that nigga's a dick rider of other goats in the top 25. If you want to get there, your takes be horrible. And I'll be defending your ass off the camera. But you be saying the most silliest, stupidest, goofiest, wildest shit. But keep going. Keep going.
When I've
say stupid shit.
When I've been a fan of these people, I've admitted it. You, on the other hand, are wearing green do-rags and talking about you still not a fan of the Eagles. Brown.
What does that have to? What the fuck? Exactly. Bad take. That made no sense.
You've been a fan of the Eagles.
That made no sense.
You've been a fan of the Eagles.
I'm not a fan of the Eagles. If I said they're good, they're good.
Everybody except
Nah.
They said everybody except 7 Bill chatting. I'm taking
Thank you. The people have spoken. So Eric,
that's one person.
I'm muting Eric.
They said,
thank you.
That's one person.
Thank you. The people have. That's the only person. That's one person. That's our audience.
That's one person. The comments be killing you.
The audience.
If you like people, the comments be killing you.
The comments don't know your name. The comments don't know your name.
What does he know?
Don't know your name.
Be killing you. Be killing 7 Bill. This nigga stupid. This nigga don't know what he's talking about. He sound retarded. He don't know his facts.
The comments don't know your name.
What are the odds of one person in the chat?
That's you.
The comments don't know your name.
You see that? That's why he got.
No, the odds are crazy low.
They said the fact we even mentioned the 4th best player is disgusting.
It's so disgusting. Appreciate you, homie. I knew I was the only one sober up here. I knew it. Eric Durag is too tight.
I'm not the one that brought it up. So yeah.
Smith brought up Justin Fields for the Raiders, and I ain't heard him since.
Hey, everybody. hey, we finna log out. Football season coming back up. We talk about the draft. Next year, the Jacksons, year 3 coming up. Let's keep it going. Alabama, round.
Eric,
roll tide.
Let's get it round, boy. Roll tide, boy. Let's get it. Muhammad Ali, let's get it. Let's get all of that, man. Let's get all of that.
You talk about the Cowboys.
I haven't talked about the Cowboys in so long. Brando been bringing it up the last few times. Thank you. You're wrong again. Bad take. Horrible take. Horrible take.
Episode.
Horrible take.
You've been a fan of the Eagles since the first episode of the podcast.
I'm sorry that I know football and I seen where they were going. I apologize.
You saw this 2 years ago because
Baltimore. You was going with Baltimore. You was going with Baltimore all year. You was going to Baltimore all year.
I said I was meant to be in a fan.
What happened? You ain't go for your boys, Preston. You want room for Caleb?
The Bears?
Yeah, you want room for
I'm
Caleb?
realistic on here. I'm not sitting here saying Bryce Young is about to say the franchise. Unlike some other people I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that the talk is definitely different on the
podcast. Yeah, because I know my team. I've seen my team do well more than 1 year. Bryce can say
the franchise after this season. After this offseason, yeah.
He has a bright future.
Hey, man,
I'm not the one down in my quarterback because he paints his fingernails.
After the conversation I had with about Steph Curry with y'all boys, I don't really want to talk about my future team's plans, bro. With y'all, like it's nothing but negativity on this pod. So we're not going to talk about what the Bears can do with y'all. We're just gonna wait to see what they do and we can discuss what has happened because y'all clearly don't remember what happened in 2018, bro. Steph Curry was not no top 10 all-time conversations in 2018, bro.
Hey, Caleb throwing for 4 this year, bro.
I hope. I mean, I got 2 teams. Like I said, I've admitted to being a fan on this podcast. Unlike some people I know, I got 2 teams on the NFL. Though. It really don't matter because I actually don't care. You know what I mean? Like they don't have something about this. I'm not gonna have my mental health over this. I'm Ravens and Bears all day. And when the Ravens lost, I was a Chiefs fan for sure.
It's something about that just
I definitely was a Swiftie. I did not want to see Jalen Hurts win.
Go.
Nah, I had to see Smitty get one for the finally, and Saquon. Saquon deserved his too. Right. I can't sit here and say otherwise, bro.
Nah, shout out to the because of the Cheetah Girls, he didn't.
You know, it's I think they were like 14-3, 14-2. Yeah, it was one team that beat them boys early in the season on a cold Monday. I can't wait to play them again,
bro.
Listen,
aren't y'all drafting like 2 spots behind us?
I think so. We 15.
Yeah,
Falcons
so
at 15.
It didn't matter. So, hey,
Falcons at 15. We're going for Mike Green at 15.
Panthers at 8.
We'll be a force.
Y'all at 15.
That's right, man. We called round on that, man. They got one more thing to squeeze in there. You know, last week we talked about, and then we ended up getting new music from, you know what I'm saying, J. Cole.
Go ahead,
song Clouds. New song Clouds is out. He's back at it. I believe this is the first we heard of him of the year. He's still letting folks know he's still number 1. He's still at the top spot. He's still ahead of Kendrick. He's still ahead of Drake. After the mess that the both of them put out. But unfortunately, it's been overshadowed because Freddie Gibbs called Cole out. He said on Instagram, he was like, rappers be rapping about putting rappers in a coffin, but be rapping out of rap beefs, backing out of rap beefs. And they're going to stir online about Freddie Gibbs' discography, J. Cole's discography.
There is no comparison.
There's no comparison. I honestly couldn't tell you a Freddie Gibbs song. I don't listen to Freddie Gibbs.
That's like what's his name that be on the commercials? But Vince Staples. No, not Vince Staples.
I'll listen
the other
to Vince
one.
Staples.
No, not Vince Staples. Wrong person. Vince Staples. That's like people know his face, but not too much his music like they know his face, bro. People know Freddie Gibbs' face more than they know his music.
Yeah, I think Freddie is still like a top indie artist, like on some like. I think he's like a cult rapper. Like you gotta be. It's like a certain demographic that'll rock with Freddie Gibbs, just like it's a certain demographic that'll rock with the Griselda and the Young Boy fans and other stuff like that. I know Griselda hard. I don't really listen to him like that either. But like I know demographically, I only know select people who listen to them. Just like it's Larry June fans here that and that have to fight hard to say why Larry's so hard. And I love Larry. Exactly. So
no, I ain't gonna lie. If you hate Larry, you're just not a fan, bro.
Exactly, bro. You're just an inorganic person. Yeah.
Okay.
He said if you don't like me, you weird. Number.
I think I'm just waiting on the fall off, man.
Listen, I don't.
Not for real. Like
Are we all?
I don't think this Freddie Gibbs and J. Cole thing should be a conversation. I'll be joking about the bronze thing for real, even though I don't, but I do. It's like he don't even place no more. But all those aside, it's really not a conversation. We're talking about tier A, tier B minus right now.
Okay, so
And I'm not saying Freddie Gibbs can't rap either. I think bro cold.
yeah,
I think
Freddie-
bro's cold.
I agree.
But he doesn't have they're in two different places right now.
yeah.
Freddie Gibbs, Dave East. That's who we can talk about. They can talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
That's disrespectful.
How's it disrespectful?
How is that
Dave
disrespectful,
East,
bro?
Dave East can rap, bro. Dave East can
Freddie
rap. He just don't make a good song.
Freddie Gibbs has got to the point where
Face recognition.
crossed that.
That's
He crossed that underground.
West Side Gun. West Side Gun. You could put him up. You could put him the same toe to toe. West Side Gun, Conway, or what's the other Benny the Butcher, bro. Like,
I'm not trying you when I say this, Preston. I'm not trying you when I say this, Preston. What is a Freddie Gibbs song you know off the top of your head?
No, I don't know any of them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
85, Babies in the Kitchen.
But what I'm saying
put
is,
me on, Brandon. You got send me some songs, Brandon.
Keep the babies in the kitchen. Keep the babies in the kitchen.
He has surpassed
Still living.
Dave East, Conway.
I feel like everybody know Dave East face like Freddie Gibbs. That's why I said that. I feel like at one point, about 3 years ago, everybody knew Dave East face.
Davies has been very quiet.
Yeah, lately he has. Yeah, lately he has. No cap.
I say
He's been putting out music. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Outside of Wu-Tang, bro, I don't think Dave East is even in this conversation.
Freddie actually has traction, and I'll say Freddie actually does make good music. Like, he's a good rapper. He makes good albums, and that's where the conversation comes in, because we know J. Cole's strong point isn't necessarily his discography.
I think so.
He
went platinum with no features.
Okay, and then I biasly think so as well. But here's the thing, though. Okay, so what do we define as a classic album? Because I've seen narratives that Gibbs has more classics than Cole. I've seen they've gone head to head with the album and saying this is better than Cole. Because we have somebody on here who talks crap about Cole's albums.
He talks trash. He talked trash about Cole albums compared to two other people. He ain't talking trash about Cole album to freaking Freddie Gibbs.
I think J. Cole. I think J. Cole has his own classes, but he don't have no. I don't think he has a hip hop.
No. J. Cole has classics. I'm trying to think, what classic does Freddie Gibbs have for me to say this is a classic?
No,
for it to be a classic, everybody know the beat. The moment you hear the start of the beat, it gets you in your. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Bouncing on your head.
If you had 5 albums in the 2010s to tell the story of hip hop, I don't think you're choosing one of J. Cole's. And I mean that sincerely.
But with music, why are you narrowing it
down
to be classic?
I'm just saying, like how
hold on.
How large is this classic room? That's what I'm saying.
What are the 5 albums you using to define the 2010s? Then?
The 2010s, I'm going. Ooh. I'm going.
Straight albums, no mixtapes, Brando.
Straight album, no tape.
Mixtapes don't, you know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
Are we talking about hip hop albums? Because I'm about to say Take Care might not count if you finna toss in to Take Care.
That's 5 hip hop albums that define the 2010s rap.
That define the 2010s.
7 Bills point.
Carter 4.
No.
Whoa, why not?
All right,
why not? I'm 2011, ain't it?
I'm gonna sit back.
Carter 4 is the start of the 2010s.
Give me Watch the Throne.
Wow. So
okay. To describe.
Wow, what?
No.
Keep going. Keep your list. Keep going. Now listen to the other shit.
Because I'm waiting on one answer.
Good Kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
She
two
was in my
Kendrick.
man
It's really
club.
2 or 3 Kendrick albums,
No.
personally.
Wow.
In 2010.
It could be.
Wow.
It definitely could be.
No.
Respectfully. I'm not gonna lie.
Because Damn is just sitting right there for the taking, bro.
I'm not saying
No.
damn at all, but I'm
Fuck
saying
that.
like I could have easily said T-Pab and not lost a minute of sleep tonight. Respectfully. Yeah, like T-Pab's one of the greatest albums of all time. Like
Agreed.
one of the greatest pieces of artworks. But I wasn't finna
Agreed.
say that. I wasn't finna say that just for the sake of this conversation. I just wasn't finna say it. I easily could. I want to give Kanye another one.
Let him cook.
And Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's a good one.
So where I'm at 3.
That's 3.
I'm at 3.
Yeah, you got 2 more.
Yeah, you had 3. You had 3.
I gotta get Drake one.
No, you.
Yes, I do. I actually do.
And which
I
one you
can-
gonna give him?
I can't
can
give
go-
Drake
I can-
one, bro, because
Yes, I
half
can.
the rap album ain't rap.
I
He's
mean,
one of the great
Drake is the
artistry
biggest-
wise. No, listen, bro. Artistry wise, I can't sit here and let you add Drake because Drake's very
He's-
acceptable. We love Drake,
No.
bro.
I'm not saying he's the GOAT.
He's one of them, but
he
I'm
is the-
saying though, like
He is the reason hip hop got as big as it did in 2010. You know that, right?
Bro, you have to throw 2014 in there, bro. What are we chatting about?
I don't know.
call out the albums that dropped between 2013 and 2015. 2013 and 2015, I feel like that was probably the top. That was probably the most prime 3. 2012, throw 2012 in there because of Finally Rich. Throw 2012 in there because of Finally Rich.
I'm not mad at him saying Finally Rich though. Before he says 2014,
Based on a
that's what
true
I'm saying.
story.
All for the strength of the. I said 2010 for the hip hop decade. For the hip hop decade to define hip hop in the 2010s. Saying Chief Keef is not crazy.
Saying Chief Keef is not crazy,
That's
bro.
not crazy.
I don't think so.
But I've heard 5 albums and no Drake. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying I can either go Take Care or Nothing Was the Same. I'm gonna go Nothing Was the Same though.
Not Views.
And
Nothing was the same.
I love
Taking
all
Nothing
3
Was
of
the
them.
Same.
I love
This is the
all
best.
3 of them, bro.
is the
Because
best
of
album.
Marvin's Room, Fire and Desire, and Furthest Thing, or half of Nothing Was the Same, bro. I can't give you that.
Nothing was
Overall, Universal albums for sure. They're top 5.
Nothing Was the Same was the
But,
that was like the Bron Heat era for Drake, bro.
bro, that was like the ultimate time to be a light skinned nigga.
Yeah, it was.
No cap, bro.
I
It was.
No cap.
but
No Travis.
Astro World.
Rodeo
Rodeo
I'm
mixtape is it not?
But I'm not saying Astro
No,
World.
Rodeo album.
Is Acid Rap an album or a mixtape?
Acid Rap was a tape.
Mixtape.
But is an album technically now?
I think no. His first album was what? Color.
Acid Rap was
Coloring
a
Book.
mixtape, and it's
I'm
not in this
Coloring
conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Astro World before 2014. Like y'all be acting like I be trying. Y'all be acting like I be being
Nah,
disrespectful.
you do be pushing it, bro.
I don't. I just named 5 that was actually very solid.
Drake. Exactly. What are we trying? Drake.
My 5 ain't like
I literally
neither.
said,
My
I said
5
Watch
ain't
the
like
Throne.
no 5, bro.
Watch the Throne is arguably the greatest collab album of all time.
Don't disagree.
I don't disagree at all.
I'm not mad at that.
Soon
reason
as
I
they
gave
dropped
my-
their single Otis,
Yeah, that was
My
insane.
goodness.
That was
My
insane. The reason I gave My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in there because like I can't think of a like feature that was more dominant than any DJ Khaled collab album ever. The feature run on that album is better than anything we've seen from a collab, a rap group. Like that's Ross' best verse. Like Nicki's arguably best verse. Like what are we talking about, yo? I don't know. Good Kid, Mad City. I said that for the people. I would have said T-Pab and not lost a minute of sleep. But
You shouldn't.
I'm okay with the Good Kid, Mad City though, off of the strength of
Yeah.
like Kendrick arrived.
yeah.
There are a
Yeah.
couple albums that's just being missing and swept under the rug.
A
man.
Good Kid, Mad City was what GTA. That
So,
was GTA soundtrack.
Yeah.
and so was Freddie Gibbs. Was to my point. Which
What's the
is
name of that
all
song?
back to
What's the
my
name of that
point.
song? What's the name of that song? Now,
Stay-
Eric, before he answer that question, what's the name of the Kendrick songs that's on GTA 5? We know them.
Money Trees.
ADHD,
And a little bit.
ADHD.
Hood gonna love
and,
it if that's partly his song.
No, that's J Rock.
Now,
Yeah,
Brandon, name them Freddie Gibbs songs on GTA 5 right now off the dome.
Still living.
sing it. No, sing it because I might know it. I'll just like, can you like?
Still living like a dope dealer. Finger on
the trigger. I ain't thinking. Okay. That's it.
Still repping like some dope boys. Come on.
All right, I know my number 5 album for the classic.
Stinky. That shit was
ready?
stinky. Go ahead.
For my number 5,
Colorable.
instead of 2014, I'm going Culture.
You read my mind, Preston. I said nobody said nothing. Migos. Nobody said any ASAP album.
Brandon is disgusted. Oh my gosh, I love
Culture is a classic.
I love it,
Culture's
man.
timeless, bro. And the features were
bro. It's no question that
no Future. Since we going
Dirty Sprite.
No, because most of his best work is mixtapes.
Dirty Sprite 2 wasn't a mixtape.
DS2 is not a mixtape.
DS2 in that run is not even the craziest thing that happened.
Because Culture is their first album, ain't it?
Yeah, that was their debut, like literally label album.
I ain't gonna lie, because I hate to say it, I don't think Bad and Bougie was like one of the biggest songs ever made in my lifetime.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Bad and Bougie is
tripping.
like the biggest song ever made in my life.
Like, bro, if we're telling the story of hip hop, bro, yes, we can mention 2014 is being mentioned. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, bro, I just named you 5 albums that could give you like. As soon as I started singing it,
so
like everybody's going with it. And
but to be fair,
Kelly Price.
Kelly
Price is one of the best features on that.
After album. Bad and Bougie, there's only like 2 more songs on there.
Nah, stop it. Kelly Price. What's the price?
Kelly Price. Nah, T-shirts on there. Kelly Price, T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Walk It
Talkie was on the other one.
He's in trouble.
Walk It Talkie was not on this.
No, it was on Culture 2.
Yeah.
It was on Culture 2.
Fresh out the bed,
bro. That was crazy. That was a move. We're talking about a movement, bro.
So Migos got more classics than J. Cole's. What you telling me?
T-shirt,
maybe. Because you can go listen. You can go outside that album. You can go easily to YRN. You can go to Chinatown, Bando, Hannah Montana, Versace. It keeps going. Walk It, Talk It, Stir Fry, Motorsport.
If we going outside the albums, we talking Friday Night Lights. We talking the warm up.
Oh, nah, it gets dirty with mixtapes.
It gets dirty with mixtapes.
If we're just saying mixtapes, J. Cole still might not.
Migos have a classic mixtape though.
They have a couple classic mixtapes.
No labels.
No label and YRN.
YRN, they do. Yeah, Joey. Like now, Joey Badass is in the conversation.
I love
mixtape all the time. Like, what are we talking about, bro? I'm not trying to be funny.
Everything Joey Badass dropped in those 2010s was timeless.
This is my thing. This is my thing about J. Cole stands, because people act like I don't support J. Cole.
No. I'm a witness.
I have true respect for J. Cole.
I
really do. I really do. I literally said the last 6 songs in KOD is one of the greatest.
That's half an album, bro.
I don't care. I don't care. That is one of the greatest 6-song runs probably since
Thriller? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's not ridiculous.
No,
I'm ridiculous to say that.
No, seriously though. Like that, that's how long we're talking. Like that's how
you
long
said a 6-album run?
6-song run.
6-song run. I don't know why I heard that.
But bro, like I'm not trying to be funny. He purposely wrapped himself into giving himself the bronze. And then when I say 5 classic albums in the 2010s, when I knock him off the list, as if he wants to be on the list, he don't want to be on no list. He want to be underrated. He want to be underappreciated. He want to be not included. So he can rap about, they don't appreciate me. Mm-hmm. The pen game alleviate me. Like, that's what he want to do.
That's so literally what Drake does now.
I don't care. I don't care what Drake does anymore.
No, I'm just pointing out that they're doing pretty much the same thing.
Wait on the fall off. I'm gonna say, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just asking. So, okay, if y'all don't have an answer for this, we can come back to it. But it's like it gets to a point where it's like, okay,
who is the worst rapper with a classic album? Because that's why I'm at least, or maybe it's just my side of the social media, but like I've seen people say Freddie Gibbs have classic albums, but y'all are saying no because y'all don't know his music. So can that be a case where you can have a classic piece of art, but nobody knows it, or it deserves a different label? Because Freddie Gibbs went to the Grammys, and I thought he should have won with Alfredo. Him and Alfredo.
He did go to the Grammys.
Yeah, I thought that should have won Album of the Year that year. Alfredo was crazy, but if y'all don't know the music,
that was the COVID year, wasn't it?
Classic. I think it was 2021. At least so. I mean, that's still COVID time.
Yeah. I'm saying like J. Cole has a classic in his discography.
Yeah.
But if he has a hip hop classic to define hip hop, how many people have classics? That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's all. Like, why are we limited to 5?
What's the
More than 5 classics in the 2010s though, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that 2014 is not a classic in the 2010s. I'm saying if you had to pick 5, I don't think I'm picking him in the first 5. I just don't think so.
And it's okay because you ain't pick. You can go without picking Drake neither, and it's like Drake is the 2010s.
Yeah, I don't think that's disrespectful to say.
I think Ross got an album or two that was slept over. From those
bro.
You see, I ain't gonna lie, I was being funny towards Eric, saying you had better say than Eric. I was just being funny because I like to pick at him a little bit. But hey, you been on one, bro. Hey.
Nah, bro, I just sat here and I thought about the 2010s.
Check this out.
Who was really up there in the 2010s that was going crazy like
if
they
you
was?
are a guest,
Meek Mill have a classic.
We're doing mandatory piss test before you become a guest. But
Championships is a classic, bro.
No.
I wouldn't go championships. I would go Dreams Worth More Than Money.
I mean, yeah.
If we were going to pick. Meek Mill doesn't have
mixtape. He has mixtape classics.
Champions is a classic, bro.
I don't know. Would y'all put any? If you take J. Cole best 2 mixtapes, would you put any Meek Mill mixtapes over those 2?
Easy.
Yes.
What?
DC.
Whoa.
Meek Mill.
DC 2, DC 3.
The reason we still respect Meek Mill is over the mixtapes.
Like,
DC 2, DC 3.
Nah, let me tell you something. Meek Mill has been in accusations, and we still respect his mixtapes. Meek Mill has been in allegations, and we still give him respect.
I understand sometimes we do things and stuff, and for like talking privileges, y'all privileges shouldn't be taken away. I don't believe y'all just said like better than Friday Night Lights in
Chaser,
the warm up.
The warm up, bro.
Yeah.
And Brando, if I really want to get down, truly yours too. But I'm just saying.
I'm not saying J. Cole's not the better rapper. That's like, please let me be clear. J. Cole can rap with anybody in the world. At any given moment, he can out-rap anybody on the song if they got a song together.
Yeah.
I mean, I think gracefully buying out of the Kendrick Drake beef, he said it was for spiritual reasons. I'm gonna let him have it.
No, he said if I would have got in it, I would have walked with both my brothers' blood on me.
Listen to him.
Let him know, Brando. Hey, tell him the facts, bro. Just like people on the internet be trying to say Drake mentioned his wife. What did he say in Family Matters? You missing my seed? I had to go bad. I had to go bad. Like he didn't say it first, bro. Let me try to rewrite history, bro. And it's right there in your face.
Then he said Dave Free on Drop and Give 50. But anyway.
Yeah, that was Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters.
We're not gonna sit here and act like Drake gonna point out. Drake gonna point the finger at the girl first, bro.
But
what are you talking about,
bro? Bro.
Drake gonna mention your wife before Kendrick gonna mention your wife. He mentioned Pussy's wife first. So
Tony's story is on Dream Chasers. What are we talking about?
Tony's story.
That's cool.
J. Cole's known for telling stories. And he don't have no story better than Tony's story.
For Your Eyes Only, cut it out.
No, it's not better than Tony's story. It's not greater than Tony's story.
I'll just decide it is.
All right.
Hold on. You taking Tony's story or Sing About Me?
Sing About Me.
Sing About Me.
And For Your Eyes Only is better than Sing About Me. Thank you.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And that, Eric, hold on, Eric.
See,
Yes, it is.
Bro, those are. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Those are the only. Stop. Those are the only two I will put. I will not. Tony Story's not in this category. But For Your Eyes Only, and when you still think about me,
Think About Me
is they're the only two in that. They're in the category together. I can admit that. Now, which one do I prefer? I mean, the lights get.
No, bro.
I mean, but
The low trumpet on the song is
The
so
way I
crazy.
see it, yeah. Sing About
And then-
Me is Kendrick's versions of Murder on My Mind.
and then what is it? What's on the mixtape, Brando?
No.
What the
Come on,
fuck did you just say?
Eric, hold on.
No, what did he say?
Hold on, Eric. Yeah, we got to.
Go ahead. No,
No,
Eric,
rewind it.
continue.
No,
Eric,
no.
no,
said Sing
don't
You
let me-
continue.
Eric,
No.
don't let him stop you, bro.
Nah, you got clips.
Continue.
You got clips.
You a grown
Still,
man.
what
Why
you
you
got clip?
stopping when they tell you to stop?
I didn't stop. I wanted to hear what you said.
Nah. We got to hear what
Hold
you
on,
said.
hold on, wait, and let's say this for the pod. If somebody tell you to stop, am I being pissed? Oh,
Nah.
Wait, what?
Bro.
don't keep going. Don't keep going because you a man.
Bro. Y'all hilarious.
Bro. That's round, man. It's been real, boys.
Who raised these niggas? Who raised these niggas?
This is a great
We're done. We're done. This is the last episode.
This is a great episode. Last one. Episode 104, man.
Oh my
God. That's big baller right there.